Alright, one part is done. Just checking if everything is A-okay. Just to be sure if everything is A-okay before we start. I don't want to get another crazy moment that happened like yesterday. Alright. Everything is in order. The stream is on. The chat is on my screen. And here we go. Ah, Thomas, so just in time. What's up, guys? The Keyblade Soulord here, and welcome back to Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. Yes, as I promised, after Ace Attorney, it was gonna be that for the next 5 days, it's gonna continue with Danganronpa as promised. So, after much deliberation, if I could recall last time, it was one heck of a confusing moment that happened between our entrapped heroes. Apparently, 2 people got murdered, and we don't know who it might be, though the first main suspect is supposedly Yasuhiro Hagakure, aka the ultimate clairvoyant. But is that really the truth? Did that really happen? I guess that there's only one way to find out. So, let us go back to Danganronpa and head through that red door over there. So, let's see who actually murdered our friends. Everyone had heard Monokuma's proclamation and they will get out of the red door. Alright.
Monokuma appears!
What the hell? Double Monokumas?
Wrong.
Double Monokumas? Nope, not multiplication. I just look that way because it's an illusion. I'm moving so fast it only looks like I've multiplied. Can you guys tell which one is the real Monokuma? Can we just get on the elevator already? Thank you, Kyoko.
Boy!
You're not playing along.
Stop talking.
We're not here to play with you. Okay, fine.
Hey!
Then if everyone is here and ready to go, please board the paint train, elevator. I'll see you guys down there. Oh boy.
Go.
This is gonna be a Hydrogen. Oh, I see. Okay then, shall we?
Please!
Hold on, I'm not mentally prepared yet.
What the heck?
You'll never be mentally prepared. You can't run away anymore, hero. You're gonna pay for your sins.
What the heck?
I told you already, I didn't do it. For serious. That reminds me. Did you ever find the other costume? Or the note? Well, no, but... How unfortunate. Then it would seem we have our culprit. Oh, this is bad. This isn't a place to talk about it. Save your accusations for when we get to the courtroom.
That's right.
She's right. Let's get down there first, then the story can really begin. Good idea. Alright then. Yeah, we have to do it. We can't let whoever killed Hifumi and Taka get away with it. For everyone who's still alive, and for the 2 that lost their lives. The 2 victims. Hifumi and Taka. The killer is one of us. Let's just talk to everyone first. I don't like Monokuma's carefree attitude. Got that right. Hina?
Just the worst.
Let's hurry and go. We can just make Hiro pay for his crimes. Can we really believe that it's actually... Okay. Were you listening? Wait till we get to the courtroom and to begin your arguing. Alright, Celeste. It would appear the culprit has been confirmed. This trial would be over in no time. We don't know. Hey, Top Pokemon, welcome to the stream. Kyoko?
Hey.
The story begins when we get down there. Well said. That hero? It wasn't me. You gotta believe me. And Jill?
Ooh, yes, yes.
Come on, Big Mac, let's do it. Alright then. Everyone is on board to the elevator, and let's do this. I don't think Hero could do that. And there was a lot of weird things happening. The costume not being able to move, the fact that you can't bend the waist, the fact that Hifumi was actually somehow moved to the third floor from the first floor. We'll never know. Whoa, now it's blue now. Well, I see all of you gathered together like this. I realize just how few of you are left. Your school life is slowly reaching its climax.
Just the worst.
Only because of you. Why are you making us do such cruel things to each other?
What?
What? Do you really hate me so much? That I'm so cute.
Come on.
Stop goofing around and begin the trial. Don't rush me. Of course I'm gonna start it. I would never be like, stay tuned for the action-packed class trial after this commercial break.
Yoo-hoo!
I'd never hold on you like that. Okay, let's begin. Get to your assigned seats. Oh boy. Here we go. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Alright then. It's time we settle this. Alright. Let's review our evidence. If we recall, both are Hifumi and Kiyotaka who got murdered. The cause of death for each was a blow to the head. It is thought that they were both killed with a similar weapon. Alright, then there's a blue tarp that was found under Taka's body. The dolly that was recovered in a repository that had bloody marks. The fact that Hifumi's glasses were somehow clean after that. A spotless hammer. The repository door that somehow got locked the moment before and then it was unlocked later. The equipment room bloodstain, which had the tire tracks. The glasses cleaning cloth. Celeste's account, which Hifumi disappeared when she and Hina left the nurse's office to use the bathroom. Yasuhiro's message, which has a very good handwriting. The Robo Justice blueprints, who for some reason finds a little strange. And the Robo Justice costume. Yasuhiro's account about the mysterious note. The broken wristwatch that stopped at past 6 o'clock. The scrap of paper that Kiyotaka held onto. The note that Hifumi had. And the e-handbook. Okay. These are all the truth bullets we got. Let's see our skills. I think, if we recall, we got a new skill from Kyoko. Which, there it is, neural ablation. The focus gauge decreases more slowly during concentration and fever time. Effective during non-stop debate, the hangman's gambit, and the bullet time battle. Perfect. 3 skills equipped. Let us begin. Kilo Morales makes you wonder if that's her real name. Who? Celeste? Alright then, let's do this. Class trial begin.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the black
Same rule as always.
And the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
Okay.
Now then, to begin with...
We already know who did it.
Wow, Hina already going for the attack.
It was Hiro. He does not have an alibi for when the murders took place, and we found him in that suit. Don't try and deny it. You killed them.
I didn't. Someone knocked me out. I was asleep the whole time. I don't know anything about it.
Jeez.
Shut your murdering mouth, murderer!
How are you calling a murderer?
I am sorry to say, Hiro, but we do have evidence. Blueprint for the suit. Parts we assume were used to build it, and all of it was found in your room. You have to admit, the evidence is quite compelling.
That is
It
true,
points
but
to
I
you
think
as
something's
having
wrong.
created the suit and wearing it while committing crime after crime.
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know. I don't know.
Something's not... Is Hero really the killer, or... Yeah, we have to make that clear. Alright. As usual, we have to listen to all the statements first before making the right thing. Yasuhiro's message. Okay, got it.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
Okay.
I don't know anything about that stuff. It's not true. It's a conspiracy.
Hang on.
Hero, why? Why did you kill them?
No, just hold on a second.
I think I know what it is. I think you have to present Yasuhiro's... yeah, exactly. The handwriting was totally messy. Alright, here's
Everything we
it.
found in your room.
Oh, wait.
The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all...
There we go.
No, what's wrong?
That was easy. Yeah, the blueprints were very...
Are we sure Hero really made those blueprints?
What do you mean?
Well, take a look at this. It's the note that Hero wrote,
Yep,
asking everyone to meet up after Alter Ego disappeared.
that's
The
right.
handwriting's obviously different, wouldn't you say?
Tell me about it. He has very good handwriting.
When you compare it to the blueprints.
There's no way you could think the same person made both of them.
Exactly, Kyoko.
Unless that person made it a point to disguise their handwriting.
No, the differences are bigger than that, I think.
Well said, Sakura.
Come on. I'm not smart enough to think of trying to change my handwriting anyway.
He's not wrong.
So Makoto, are you saying you don't think Hiro's the culprit?
And he's not the only one. I think Hiro is innocent as well.
Looks like Byakuya is agreeing with me.
Then who was in that Robo-Justice suit? Is it like Hiro said? Was there really someone running around in a second suit?
The suspicious
Well-
individual hidden within the suit. Go ahead, Makoto. Tell them who it was.
It has to be... And of course it passes it off to me.
Who was in the Robo-Justice suit?
I think it was still Hiro. I mean, it couldn't be anyone. It has to be Hiro.
A gun! Other than Hero, I can't think of anyone else it could have been.
Exactly.
Obviously, he was the one in that particular suit.
And there was
Never
no
found
second
any
suit.
kind of second suit.
Then there can be no doubt. Hiro is the prime suspect.
That doesn't make any sense. You just said Hiro didn't do it.
Clearly, Hina, I like you, but what Byakuya clearly said is that he's innocent, but that doesn't... He's the prime suspect, but that he doesn't believe he's the
It
culprit.
makes perfect sense. Hiro was the suspicious individual in the suit, but he's not the culprit.
What he just said.
So what you're saying is...
That's right. The culprit in this case has nothing to do with being in the Robo-Justice suit.
Well,
What?
looks like Byakuya is agreeing with me.
assumption. And what reason do you have to make such a statement? You do have a reason, yes?
Of course. But before we get to that,
What is it, Byakuya?
there's something else we need to clarify first. So let's get that out of the way.
Okay.
trying to boss us around.
All things have a proper order.
So what is it? What needs to
Okay.
be clarified?
Okay, looks like Byakuya is
We
taking
must
over.
clarify the method of transportation for Taka's lifeless body. It would seem that his corpse was moved using certain particular items.
I believe so. I think it's the tarp and the
Makoto,
dolly.
Can you tell us what they were?
Yeah, they were. It was the blue tarp
A gun!
and the dolly.
A gun!
There we go.
They were a dolly and a tarp, right?
Yep. What's with the attitude?
So, let's see if I can explain.
All right. Explain that, Makoto.
Taka's body disappeared from the equipment room. And then we rediscovered it in the repository.
Yep.
And when we found it for the second time, it was wrapped in a blue tarp, right?
That's true.
It was the same tarp that up until then was stored in the equipment room.
That is
So
true.
the killer must have seen it there and decided to use it when they moved Taka's body.
And that's a good way for the blood to be covered.
That
kind
way,
of.
they wouldn't leave any bloodstains while they were moving it.
Exactly.
Okay, that explains the tarp. And the dolly?
Same thing.
Yep.
I'm sure the dolly was in the equipment room when we first found Taka's body there.
And when it was moved,
But when the body disappeared,
so did
the
Dolly.
dolly.
And as you can see, the tire tracks on the bloodstain. It shows
Later,
that.
when Taka's body reappeared in the repository,
Yep, both the dolly and the tarp
so
are there.
did the dolly.
In other words, you think they used the dolly to move the body. Am I right?
Yep.
But are you sure you are not mistaken?
Huh?
How are we not? What do you mean? What do you mean by that, Celeste?
Are you absolutely positive the dolly was in the equipment room when we found Taka's body?
Yep.
That dolly was made specifically for moving large objects between the repository and the art room. It would be very strange indeed to discover it had made its way to the equipment room. Is it not possible that it was in the repository all along, and you simply didn't realize it?
She's raised an objection. How do you respond?
Calm down,
There is
yeah.
no shame in being wrong. Nobody expects much from you anyway.
Celeste, you recall, we solved both cases
We have all
beforehand.
accepted the fact that you rarely understand what is going on around you.
Yeah, exactly. Time to change her mind. Oh, hello? Absolutely. Reloading. Starting with the next bullet time battle, we're going to add one more ingredient to the recipe. On the bottom of the screen, underneath the tempo marker, you'll see your ammo count. Up until now, there hasn't been really a limit on how you destroy the opponent's statements. But from now on, just lock in on and press the triangle button won't be enough to handle them. Now it will cost you 1 bullet to destroy a single remark. Once you run out of bullets, you can destroy any more statements no matter how you locked on your. However, you can reload by pressing the square button. Just like locking on, you have to press the square button in time for the tempo marker, okay? So it's functional with the X and square buttons, got it. You would automatically reload at the start of feed the time, and your ammo will not decrease, okay? Alright then. Let's do this. Time to raise an objection. Alright.
You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. You are a fool. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst.
Okay.
You miserable wretch. You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic.
Okay.
Lies will get you nowhere.
Okay, almost got it.
I cannot agree.
Equipment room bloodstain.
This should prove it.
There we go. That was easy. Okay, not that easy. I had to make sure I had my timing right.
If you're asking
Okay.
for proof that the dolly moved, I have it right here.
Yep.
When I found the dolly in the repository, one of the wheels had a blood stain on it. There was a pool of blood in the equipment room with a tire mark in it that matched the dolly wheel's tread.
Exactly.
The killer probably rolled the dolly through the blood on accident as they wheeled the body out of the room. And as
Yep.
the blood dried on the tire, they moved the body into the repository.
That's the only way they could do it.
So there's my proof that the dolly was used to move Taka's body.
Jeez. Celeste, you
Well,
do that much?
anyway, that was just something we had to get out of the way.
All right.
Let's get back to the main subject.
Yeah, the subject of how Robo-Justice didn't do it. Because if it's not a killer robot, then what kind of robot is it?
I'm not sure that really matters.
Exactly.
I'd be happy to explain why the occupant of the suit couldn't possibly be the killer. If you look back on how the body was transported, it will become immediately obvious.
Yep. Let's see. Whether the person in the suit couldn't have done it. Oh! Because he couldn't... If you recall, when Hina tried to use the suit, she couldn't bend the knee. She couldn't bend down. Alright.
As we know, Taka was killed in the equipment room.
Yep.
And from there, The body was moved to the repository, correct?
That's true.
Yeah, the culprit wrapped the body in the tarp,
Yeah.
then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right?
Yes.
Now, keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a handle.
Well, yeah, but even without a handle, all you'd have to do is bend over.
That's the
Then you
statement,
could
but
push
let's
the
hear
dolly,
first
no problem.
everything. Okay.
So the killer just crouched down and carted the body off to the repository.
If you accept everything we just said, then you must realize that whoever was in the suit couldn't possibly be the culprit.
Alright.
Sorry, I don't think I realize anything.
Well, I realized. We just have to hear every statement first. Okay.
As we know, and from there.
Skipping.
Yeah, then loaded it on.
Now, keep in mind.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
But even without it, all you'd have to do is bend over. Then you
What?
can push the dolly, no problem. So the killer just carted the body.
If you
I must have been wrong. Let me try that again.
Sorry,
That was weird. Okay.
As we know, and from there.
Yeah, the culprit then loaded it on.
Skip.
Well, yeah. But even with all you'd have to do is bend over.
There we go.
No,
I must have hit the yellow letters the white letters instead. That was easy. That was weird. Okay.
you're absolutely right that you could push a dolly without a handle if you stoop down low.
Yep.
But if you were wearing that suit, do you think you could actually get into a position like that?
What do you mean?
Hina, you tried
Think
it.
back to what you said when we were all checking out the suit together. Remember?
I'm glad it's bad here. Can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like pretty obvious oversight. Exactly.
When you're in that suit, not only can you not see your feet, but you can't even bend at the waist. Am I right about that?
Now that you mention it, yeah.
Yeah, so even someone in the robo suit couldn't bend down.
It'd be awfully hard to push that dolly if you couldn't bend over.
Exactly.
Well, what's to stop you from simply pushing the dolly with your feet?
When you can't even see your feet?
Exactly.
You really think someone could kick the dolly all that way?
Yeah, it'd be totally impossible. Not that I can say for sure myself.
On top of that,
She's very
you were
funny.
wearing such a rigid, cumbersome suit. It's very unlikely you would have the dexterity to go about wrapping the body in a tarp.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, isn't that just a matter of taking off the suit when you're ready to move the body?
He couldn't take it off because once it's on, you can never take it off. Oh no, you can't take it off by yourself.
I got it!
Exactly.
I don't think taking off the suit was an option. If you
Okay,
remember...
Faraday, welcome to the stream. Also, kill Morales as well. I don't know what's up with this thing. I can't actually get it off. A little hump. Why would you make something that you can't take off by yourself? I didn't make this stupid friggin' thing. There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. We don't really have a choice. Let's help him. That's true.
It's true. It seems impossible to put the suit on or take it off without help.
Yep.
Then, you really can't take it off by yourself? Hero wasn't just making it up?
No, he wasn't.
Of course I wasn't making it up.
If he could have gotten it off by himself, I don't think he would have let us see him wearing it. Showing up
Exactly.
in the suit was basically an invitation for everyone to suspect it.
Yeah, that's right.
So, it's really, really true that Robo-Justice couldn't have moved the dolly?
I don't think it
To
could
be
even kill the
clear,
others.
Whoever did move the body, it couldn't have been Hero in the robot suit, correct?
No,
Yep.
wait. Just a second, if you please. Have you forgotten about the picture that I took?
The
You
picture
all
that you
got
took?
a good look at it, did you not? The image of Hifumi being dragged away by Robo-Justice? If whoever was in that suit is not the culprit, how do you explain that?
That's a very good
Besides,
question.
do you remember what the now deceased Hifumi said?
How did you get hurt? That guy hit me. What guy? Robo Justice. And that's what I decided to call him for just now.
So long as those facts exist, the proper conclusion is beyond question. The
Celeste,
individuals
you're
inside
being
the
a bit...
suit and the culprit are one and the same. It was Hero, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gotta be right.
Something's a little off.
It's still far too early to reach that conclusion.
Well said, Kyoko.
Besides, there's no hurry to decide who did it. Before we rush to a verdict, shouldn't we explore every single possibility?
Yep,
Instead of
I agree with
seizing on
Kyoko.
one viewpoint, the truth is uncovered by analyzing things from every angle.
Perhaps, but where do we go from here?
Let's review this series of unfortunate events from the beginning. Maybe we'll uncover something new.
Interesting.
What a pain in the ass!
I don't disagree, but our lives are on the line.
Yep.
If this is what it takes, we have to do it.
Yeah, one wrong move and
Maybe
everyone is
we'll get
dead.
to find out where the heck Kyoko was when everything went down.
All right then, let's take another look back at what happened.
I agree. Let's do
I
this.
suppose we could start with this morning. 4 of us gathered together in the dining hall. Makoto, Hina, Kyoko, and myself.
Yep.
We waited there for quite a while, but nobody else showed up, so we went to look for everyone. That was around 8 a.m.
Yep.
And as soon as we split up, Kyoko went missing.
Soon after that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room and quickly came to get Makoto and me.
True.
It seems I was unconscious for about an hour after I was attacked by my mystery assailant. I know it was an hour, because I remember being attacked a little after 7.
Alright.
That was when we saw Celeste's picture and discovered that her assailant had been wearing a strange costume. As it turns out, it was Robo-Justice.
Yep.
It also soon became clear that this same Robo-Justice had abducted Hifumi.
That is very strange.
We were soon joined in our search by Byakuya and Toko, and then went on to find Hifumi in the library.
Yep.
He was injured, so we took him to the nurse's office and resumed our search for the suspect. But not long after leaving the nurse's office...
Yeah, apparently Celeste said she saw a shadow. Something moving at the top of the stairs.
When Celeste told us that, we decided to split up and search the second floor. And
Okay.
soon after that,
I saw someone moving around on the 3rd floor, and I yelled out to everyone as soon as I did.
Celeste, what's wrong? That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him, this strange costume man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared.
and then,
And then that's when we heard Hifumi screaming. What was that? That came from downstairs. It must have been Hifumi. He's in the nurse's office. Yep.
at that point we decided to divide up into 2 groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office, while Sakura, Byakuya, and Toko chased after the suspect.
Yep.
When we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi, dead. And
Yep.
that's when we heard the body discovery announcement. I left Celeste and Hina there and headed back to the 3rd floor to let the others know what had happened.
True. Correct.
Meanwhile, we had just discovered Taka's body in the equipment room. We must have found both bodies at almost exactly the same time, because we heard the same announcement not long after we discovered his body.
That is very true.
And that's when I told you guys about Hifumi. Then the 3 of us headed for the nurse's office. But right after we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who'd arrived after us. And she told us something very surprising.
Yeah, the fact that Hifumi somehow disappeared.
We rushed back to the nurse's office and saw that she was right.
This is
Then
all
we
very
remembered
strange.
we'd left Toko passed out in the equipment room, so we hurried back again.
Yep. Are we hallucinating something? Taka's body
When we
disappeared.
got there, we discovered that now Taka's body had also gone
This
missing.
was a very that was a very
Next
confusing
thing
moment.
we knew, we were searching the school for 2 missing dead bodies. And after some time...
Celeste informed
Yes.
us that she'd found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository,
All right.
which is where we rediscovered the corpses.
Which was very strange. Both of them were there.
I think that about covers it.
I see. The whole thing sounds exceptionally complicated.
It sure
It
was.
certainly seems to me that these are not a simple series of connected events.
Okay, well, If that's true, then what?
Rather than a single series of events, I think we have to consider each murder a separate situation.
A separate
And
situation?
from there, we can uncover the contradictions surrounding all of them.
All
Now
right.
then, let's get started, beginning with what happened to Taka.
Okay. What happened to Taka? All right. Let's see what would happen to Taka then. Make your argument. The Monokuma file number 3. Let's hear it.
So, regarding Taka's death,
Yeah?
I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or
Before-
perhaps it was after?
Huh.
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last
What makes you say that?
I don't know.
because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
I don't-
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
I don't think the Monokuma file... Maybe I have to take some sort of...
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder...
Hang on. Let me check the Monokuma file. Blow to the head. It's very... They were both killed with a similar weapon. Oh, okay, I get it. I got it.
He died before Hifumi, or perhaps
similar
it was
weapon.
after?
We already know what order they were killed in.
No?
Taka came last
Hang on.
What makes you say that?
because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
No? That was weird.
Shoot!
Well, that's my first loss.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or
Okay.
perhaps it was after?
Hang on.
We already know what order they were killed in.
Hang on.
Taka came last
What
This
makes
is a
you
little
say
confusing.
that?
Hold on.
because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came
Hang on.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
This is weird. Was it really used in that order? Hold on.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if, or perhaps it was after?
Hang on.
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last
Is it what order?
What makes you say that?
because of the numbering of the Justice.
Oh!
No, that's wrong.
Okay, so I have to take a quote. Okay, never mind. I have to take a quote from
Hold
Hina.
on. There's no reason to assume that the hammers were used in the same order as their numbers. If anything,
Exactly.
that's just another way the killer tried to disguise their actions.
I agree.
So you're saying the culprit wanted us to think the hammers were used in order,
Yep.
but in reality, Taka was killed before Hifumi?
Yep, that's the idea.
Okay then, let's see the proof.
The proof? Yeah, I know. His wristwatch. Oh, we're gonna do a Hangman's Gambit? Alright. At least this one is easy. Oh! Okay, wrist. Let's see, we need a W. Come on, W, where are ya? There you are. Oh, I missed the A. Come on, I need A. C and H. There we go. There we go. That was easy. Wristwatch.
Now I understand. I got it. Taka's wristwatch.
Yep.
See? Look. It broke with the hands pointing just past 6 o'clock.
It must have gotten broken when he was attacked by the killer,
Yep.
because as of last night,
According to Kyoko, he said, "How long are you gonna keep us waiting? It's almost 10 o'clock, you know that? Bedtime's all for the little boys and girls."
so if it wasn't broken after 6 last night, then he must have been attacked around 6 this morning.
I could tell for... Oh, really? Christopher Sabat is the one voicing Mondo in the anime? But
And that
All
would
right.
be his official time of death.
So yeah, Taka was killed first.
Then he was killed well before Hifumi.
And before Celeste was attacked this morning.
Which happened around 7.
That's right. Taka was killed before any of the other incidents took place.
That simple
Very
fact
interesting.
slipped past all of us. We made the wrong assumption about the order of events, all because of those justice hammers.
Exactly. The justice hammers tricked us.
That's exactly why the culprit wrote the numbers on each hammer and had them increase in size. That way, when we saw how they were used in each incident, we'd easily make that wrong assumption.
Yep.
Now, if Taka was killed around 6, then everyone's alibis for his murder go out the window.
Oh.
Because when he was killed, we hadn't met up in the dining hall yet.
Yep.
That may be true in the case of Taka's murder. But all of our alibis still hold true for Hifumi's death.
Very, very true. Very true.
That's right. With him, at least, we're all safe.
It is very true. But what happened there?
When we heard Hifumi screaming, we were all together. Except for
Hiro and Kyoko.
Then we all ran down to the nurse's office. And
that's where we found his body.
That's totally true. We're all in the clear.
Oh, I know! They must have recorded him screaming on a tape or something, then played it later on!
If that's true, where's the tape?
Exactly. Where's the tape if that's true?
I don't know.
Don't just go making stuff up.
Anyway, we all have rock-solid alibis for when we heard Hifumi scream. Since all of us were there together, clearly none of us could have killed him.
That is very
And
weird.
it does not stop there. There was also the moment when we discovered his body had disappeared. When his body vanished from the nurse's office, Hina and I were in the bathroom together, while everyone else was in the equipment room, correct?
Very true, very
and
true.
And then there's the disappearance of Taka's body from the equipment room. At that time, we were all gathered together in the nurse's office because of Hifumi going missing.
Well, don't forget, I was passed out in the equipment room the whole time.
True.
Then what if Genocide Jill did it? She could have dragged Taka's body out of there right then!
No.
Even if she could pull that off, there's no way she could have done the same with Hifumi's body.
True.
Because, as we just established, she was
passed out in the equipment room when her body disappeared. Yep.
Besides, I didn't do either of them anyway.
In other words, it is impossible that any of us could have killed Hifumi or moved either of their bodies. On the other hand, Hiro and Kyoko had disappeared, so they most certainly could have done those things.
So what now, Kyoko?
What are we gonna determine?
For now, we can't get fixated on who did it, or we'll just keep going around in circles.
Very, very well, Kyoko.
So instead of who, I propose we start talking about how. In particular, I think we need to figure out how Hifumi's body got moved.
How
That's true.
Hifumi's body's got
We
moved.
searched everywhere, but we couldn't figure out how to explain his body disappearing.
That is very
And
true.
according
How
to
did
what
he move?
Celeste said,
Yeah, apparently Hifumi's body was disappeared. They couldn't have gone more than a minute or two. But how did he move the body in such a short amount of
his body
time?
apparently disappeared in the 1 minute her and Hina took their eyes off of it. But to carry that much weight from the first floor up to the third in that short amount of time?
It's
man,
very weird.
There's no way! It'd be impossible!
Well, what if I told you there was a way to make the impossible possible?
How?
What? How?
If the dead body were to move itself.
Wait, what?
The dead body moved on its own?
That can't be right. The only...
No! Not another... ghost!
I don't think that's what he
It
meant.
has anything to do with the occult. I think what she's implying is...
Wait.
We thought Hifumi was dead, but perhaps
But Hifumi in reality was alive?
He was alive?
Wait, so you mean he faked his death?
Are you saying Hifumi wasn't carried out of the nurse's office, but simply walked out on his own?
That explains why his glasses were cleaned.
But I mean, we found his body. He was dead.
Perhaps he was simply playing dead.
That... it isn't possible.
The idea if Hifumi was still alive. I think we need to if they talk about the cloth, the broken not the broken wristwatch. I think we need to hear a quote.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
You know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Okay, I think this is important. Someone else's discovery. Okay.
Are you saying that when we first found there's a chance he was actually...
No. It is Hifumi was dead, and you know that. Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the Hifumi's dead body had been found.
It was someone...
No, it's wrong.
I get it. Someone timed Hifumi's dead body with...
Was the body discovery announcement that was made really intended for Hifumi?
It was intended for Taka, and someone took advantage of that. Well, someone took advantage of the body discovery announcement the moment Sakura, Toko, and Byakuya saw Taka's body, while Makoto, Hina, and Celeste were in the nurse's office looking at Hifumi's body, which apparently he was playing dead.
Of course it was. The announcement played right after we discovered his body.
Maybe. But that was also the same time that Taka's body was found.
Exactly.
That's right. It wasn't long after finding his body that we heard the announcement.
So there's a good chance we've made a mistake in there somewhere.
Yep.
I think we've confused whether the announcement was for Hifumi or Taka.
First of all, if two bodies had been found, there really should have been two announcements.
Exactly.
Maybe Monokuma simply got lazy and rolled them together into one.
What do you say, Monokuma? Any comment?
Well, Monokuma?
Well, it's a very sensitive issue, so I can't go into too much detail. But what I can say about the body discovery announcement is that it's only broadcast when 3 or more people find a dead body for the first time.
Yep.
That didn't answer our question, man. We're asking if you're a lazy bum.
No, actually, that was plenty.
Oh?
Huh?
What do you mean?
You said it's only broadcast when a body is discovered for the first time. Which means, even if we find the same body again later, he won't make the announcement again.
True.
If that's true, then why was the announcement made again later on?
That is true. The body discovery announcement was announced later when we found both bodies.
Later on?
Exactly. We heard the body discovery announcement twice.
It was when we found both Taka and Hifumi.
I got it! We heard it a second time in the repository, when we rediscovered the two bodies.
Exactly. And that was where we actually saw Hifumi totally dead. So the first time Hifumi was still alive, playing dead, while the second time it was Hifumi really dead this time.
It didn't seem weird at the time, but it contradicts what Monokuma just told us, doesn't it?
Exactly. If we were actually rediscovering both bodies, the announcement shouldn't have played.
Yep.
And in reality, when the two dead bodies were rediscovered, one of them was actually...
for Hifumi.
being discovered for the first time.
Yep.
So, when we found Hifumi the first time in the nurse's office, he wasn't actually dead yet.
Exactly.
Meaning, he wasn't actually found dead until we came upon him in the repository.
That could also explain how his glasses were cleaned.
And that's just part of it. There's one other thing that leads me to believe he was still alive in the nurse's office.
Come on, Makoto, you tell him.
Oh, I know!
Oh, wait.
Because he was super good at playing dead! Bada bing, bada boom!
That's not the issue.
Logic I have ever heard.
Well said, Celeste.
But honestly, I do not think there's anything that can prove he was still alive.
Yes, there is.
Okay then, let's take another look at the events surrounding the discovery of his body.
Alright.
Then it should become clear whether he was really alive or not.
This whole thing is pointless.
No, it's not, Celeste. There is proof. The glasses cleaning cloth. That's what we're gonna show. There it is, Hifumi's glasses. Alright, let's hear every statement first.
Well, here's one thing we do know.
Alright.
The first time we found Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office.
Yep.
And then, while me and Celeste were in the bathroom,
He was
his
gone.
body disappeared.
And the next time we saw his body,
Was in the repository.
it was in the repository.
But when you compare his body before being moved and his body after being moved,
Yep, hold on.
other than the change in how it was positioned, there
No.
was no notable difference.
Yeah, there is. It was right there. But let's hear everything
Was
first.
he really still alive?
Of course not. It is impossible. This is ridiculous.
Alright. Okay. We know where to put it.
Well, here's one thing. The first time we found his, and then his body disappeared.
And the next time it was in the
But when you
Okay.
compare his body before being moved
Okay,
and
it's
his
around
body
here.
after, other than the change in how it was positioned, there was no notable difference.
Then
Darn
was
it.
he really
Of course not.
I forgot
It
the
is
button.
impossible. This is ridiculous.
Okay, let's try that again.
Well, here's one. The first time we found him, and then his body disappeared.
And the next time it was
Okay.
But when you compare his body other than the change in how it was positioned, there was no notable difference.
There we go. Hifumi's glasses. That was it. That was close.
In fact, there was one clear difference between Hifumi in the nurse's office and the repository.
Yep.
His glasses.
That
That
is.
fact alone
Yep.
proves that he was only playing dead in the beginning.
Perhaps you'd like to fill the rest of us in?
Yep.
When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office,
His glasses were covered in
with
blood. But the second time,
But when we found him again later in the repository, they were spotless.
completely clean.
And I found the item he used to wipe them clean in the nurse's office trash can.
His. Yep. The glasses cleaning cloth.
I got it!
There we go.
It was a glasses cleaning cloth featuring a certain cartoon mascot.
Yep.
One look at the bloodstain on the cloth should make things clear. This piece of cloth was used to wipe Hifumi's glasses clean.
That's right.
And the mascot on the cloth is the same one that's on the digital camera, right?
Yep.
And whose digital camera was it?
Hifumi's, of course. And it was given to Celeste.
Character was Princess Piggles from Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess, I think.
Yep.
I highly doubt anyone but Hifumi would have brought something like this to school.
I see your point. And the only people here who wear glasses are...
Yep. Byakuya and Hifumi.
I wouldn't be caught dead using a tacky piece of garbage like that.
and Toko.
A few tissues is all I need to keep my glasses clean.
And
Tissues.
there's no question. It
It belonged to Hifumi.
So what you're saying is... What exactly?
Hero.
What I'm saying is, the
blood
blood
of
on
his glasses were
was
wiped clean with
away
the
using his
cleaning
own
cloth.
glasses cleaning cloth.
That's what Makoto's trying to say, Hifumi.
Even if it is
Hifumi,
true,
sorry.
it does
Hero.
not mean he wiped the blood off himself.
But who would benefit from a clean pair of glasses other than the glasses owner?
Exactly.
That's a good point.
And it must have been him, right?
So let's assume that Hifumi was still alive in the nurse's office.
Yep.
He pretends to be dead. Then when he's alone,
He wipes his glasses clean so he can see.
Then he stands up and walks out on his own 2 feet. And with that, the impossible task of moving his copious corpse becomes possible, wouldn't you say?
Kyoko, you are amazing.
But then, if he was just pretending to be dead,
Sorry about the noise,
what
guys.
was with all that blood? Was it paint or something?
I don't know. It could have
The
been...
fridge in the nurse's office contains packs of blood for emergencies. He probably used one of those.
Oh, okay, that makes
He
sense.
figured if he was gonna play dead, he should go all out. So he just dumped it everywhere.
He must have used the blood
But
package
he got
for that.
crazy with it and had to wipe his glasses off when he was done. God, what an idiot.
And if Hifumi was still alive at that point,
Yep.
the disappearance of Taka's body is easily explained. It should
Yeah.
be perfectly obvious who must have moved Taka's corpse.
Hifumi himself.
I got it! It could only have been Hifumi.
Exactly.
While
Hifumi
we
is the
were
one
all
who moved the
gathered in
body.
the nurse's office, he went to the equipment room and took Taka's body.
That also explains how the door to the repository got locked.
Yep,
The door was locked?
it was.
After the bodies disappeared, we all went looking for them, right? So me and Sakura headed for the repository. But when we got there,
The door was locked.
And the repository door can only be locked from the inside. Which means when Hina and Sakura got to the repository, someone was already inside.
And it could only have been Hifumi, who just finished stashing Taka's body there.
He convinced us all he was dead, and when he saw his chance, he dragged Taka's body to the repository.
Yep.
So, Hifumi wasn't just another victim in this case.
He was
He
also
was
one of the assailants.
But that means he took part in the murders.
I just can't believe it.
Hifumi was an accomplice.
If you're having trouble, would you like me to show you one more piece of evidence?
You do?
There's more?
Okay.
Oh, absolutely. The single biggest fact
I like that
pointing to
smile
his
on her
involvement
face.
has yet to be revealed. You
All
know
right.
what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The item he took off of Taka's lifeless body?
Oh, the note. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. The note Hifumi had.
Got it! You're talking about the note Hifumi had hidden away, aren't you?
Yep.
Hidden note?
That's right. We found it stuffed in his pants.
What? In his pants?
Oh God.
Yes, his pants.
Sakura, what are you thinking?
Hey, well, forget about the
Exactly.
pants.
Forget about the pants.
Take a look at what the note says.
It says, I found a hole that maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the equipment room at 6 a.m.
Ah, that's the note I was telling you about. The one that told me where to go. Huh? Wait, this one's a little different. In my note it said, Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m.
1 a.m.?
Then this note isn't the same one Hiro got.
It's not the same?
In other words, the killer got in touch with another person besides Hiro. And that person could only have been...
Taka.
I got it!
Yep.
That's right! Taka! The killer used this note to draw out Taka and murder him.
Yep.
Hello? Over here! Objection! Objection!
What is it,
I don't
Jill?
really understand what's going on, but Hifumi had that letter, right?
Yes.
So whoever wrote it wasn't drawing out TikTok, they were drawing out Happy! Just to be clear,
TikTok is...
TikTok is Taka and Huffy is Hifumi, right? Ugh! Yes! Why must you ruin it every time?
What is it about Jill that cracks me up? Alright. Exactly, don't let her get to you. Let's see. Broken wristwatch, Hifumi's glass, the broken wristwatch, I think that's the evidence.
Huffy had the note, right? Then the person it was intended for must have been Huffy!
Now let's hear it.
But remember what the note said. What time did it say to meet?
At 6 a.m.
I believe.
Yep.
The time doesn't matter!
Yes, it does.
The note has nothing to do with TikTok!
Yes, it does. It's the last statement, but let me... I just needed to hear every statement first.
Huffy had the note, right? Then the person it was in must have been Huffy!
Oops.
But remember what the note said. What time did it say to meet?
6 a.m., I believe.
The time doesn't matter!
Alright.
The note has nothing to do with TikTok!
There we go.
No!
Yes, it had something to do. The broken wristwatch.
No! There absolutely is a connection.
Yep.
What the hell are you talking about?
The note said to meet at 6 a.m.
Which is the same time Taka was murdered.
You've already proven that using his wristwatch. But there's more. Look where the note says to meet. The equipment room, right?
Yep, the equipment room.
Which is where Taka was killed. I see.
That is true.
So, Taka was murdered at both the time and place written in the note. I think that should be plenty to show that this note was definitely meant for Taka.
True, true.
Well, when you put it like that... No further objections!
Boy. Okay, I have to say, Jill is kind of winning me over. She's hilarious.
Then someone used that note to trick Taka. Just the same as me.
Yep.
The culprit really is a cold-blooded monster. Telling people they found a way out.
But if they gave the note to Taka, what was Hifumi doing with it? Stuffed down his pants, no less!
Most likely. Hifumi stole it off Taka's corpse after he died.
That makes sense.
He stole it?
Where's your proof? Go ahead, show us.
The broken piece of paper. Let's see. The scrap of paper that Taka had. There we go.
When
Easy.
I searched Taka's body, I saw that his lifeless hand was gripping a small scrap of paper.
Yep.
If I'm right about this, the sheet of paper this piece came from is... I knew it! It fits perfectly with the note we found hidden on Hifumi.
Then Taka's scrap and Hifumi's note.
Yup. They're from
the same piece of paper.
Hifumi had the note meant for Taka, while Taka's corpse still grasped a small piece of that note.
Yep.
There's only one way to explain it.
Taka died clutching the note.
Hifumi tried to free the note from his death grip.
Leaving behind only one small scrap. Did I get all that right?
Yep, you did. You're amazing, Sakura.
That means Hifumi knew the note was important.
Exactly. Which proves that he was an accomplice in the murder.
Yep.
Whoa. Yeah. After seeing all this, Hifumi was super involved in this whole thing for sure. In fact, he was behind the whole thing. In fact, he's still alive!
Sorry, no.
Exactly.
When we found him in the repository,
Hifumi was truly and completely dead.
Completely dead. The second body discovery announcement proves that.
That is true.
So then, who killed Hifumi?
Whoever did is the mastermind. The true killer.
Yeah.
He was killed in the repository. So he must have been killed not long after transporting Taka's body.
Yep.
So, he must have been killed after Taka's body vanished, but before we found both bodies in the repository.
That is true.
During that time, we'd all split up and were searching for Taka's missing body. In other words, during that time, none of us have alibis.
Very true.
But me and Sakura were together. Stop trying to steal the spotlight, you stupid walrus!
Just calm down, Jill.
What are you calling a walrus?
Anyway, when they were killed bothers me too. But there's something that's been bothering me even more.
What is it,
And
Hero?
what might that be?
The weapon they used to kill Hifumi.
The weapon?
Yeah. Because, I mean, according to the Monokuma file, the way Taka and Hifumi were killed was almost the same, with them having similar fractures and all. But
True.
Justice Hammer 3 and 4 were still laying around in the nurse's office and equipment room, right? So if Hifumi was killed in the repository, the culprit would have had to grab one of the hammers, kill Hifumi, then put the hammer back where they found it.
I don't think that is true, but for once, Hero was saying something smart.
But wouldn't that be seriously risky for him?
I'm surprised. It seems there's some semblance of a brain knocking around that skull of yours after all.
That is amazing, the fact that Hero is saying something smart for once.
Hell yeah, it's packed in there good and tight.
He's right, though. I don't understand it either. The Monokuma file makes it clear that they were killed using similar instruments.
Very, very
But
true.
if the hammers were already laying around those other rooms...
So the question is, how could the culprit have gotten their hands on either of the hammers? Personally, I haven't a clue.
So which hammer was used to attack Celeste? Number 1 or number 2?
Those were accounted for in other rooms too.
Yeah.
And I don't think either one is big enough to kill someone.
Then...
Is it not possible they used a different weapon?
I don't think it is possible. They were both killed with the same kind of thing, right?
Wait.
So then, what was used to kill Hifumi?
What we used to kill Hifumi? What? I need to... I need to remember. What is this? Oh, the spotless hammer! That's right, there was one in the repository. Hang on.
What was used to kill Hifumi?
Wait.
Was it Justice Hammer 3? Maybe Justice Hammer 4?
No.
Well, whatever it was, there's one thing we have to figure out.
Yep.
How was the culprit able to move around so freely with the weapon? How did nobody witness them carrying it?
Hang on.
Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to make its appearance! Check
I
out
don't think so.
murdergear.com/hammertime for more info!
Well, one thing seems pretty clear. The murder weapon had to be one of the Justice Hammers!
There it is.
And, that's about it.
It's the spotless hammer. Alright. Okay, let's skip through it.
What was used? Was it maybe Justice?
Well, there's one. How was the culprit? How did nobody...
Sounds like a Justice Hammer! Check out murdergear.com!
Well, what? The murder weapon had to be one of the...
There we go.
No, it's wrong.
Easy. Alright.
The murder weapon wasn't a Justice Hammer at all. No.
It was something completely
different.
But, seriously? A different weapon?
Yep.
Specifically, a hammer from the repository. The killer could have easily used that to kill Hifumi.
Yep.
Now, all the hammers in the repository were covered in flecks of grit and debris.
Yep.
But for some reason, one of them had been scrubbed clean.
Totally spotless.
And the reason it had been scrubbed clean was most likely because it was used to commit murder. If the hammer got covered in Hifumi's blood, of course they'd have to clean it off.
It's very true.
I'd also like to point out that the repository has all kinds of hammers.
Big ones, small
ones, and even some flat mallet-like ones.
Yep.
I think whoever made the Justice Hammers used those as a basis for their design.
If that's true, that would explain the Monokuma file's note about the wounds being similar.
Yep.
So Hifumi moved Taka's body to the repository, where someone then used a hammer to kill him.
Yep.
Whoever did that is the true killer. The one Hifumi was working with. And the one who betrayed him.
Yep.
Hold on a moment. I still think it's strange to assume someone was working together with him. The way the graduation rule works, there is no benefit to helping someone else carry out a murder.
Very true.
So the idea that anyone would work together like that is simply ludicrous. We talked about this, did we not?
Yeah, we did, but I think we need to hear what everyone has to say here. All right. Spotless hammer again. What does this have to do? I think we have to hear one of the quotes.
Based on the rules that have been laid out for us,
Yeah?
even if more than one person is complicit in the murder, only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate and survive.
Yep.
Assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible that two people work together on this.
Okay.
That is how the rule was explained to us.
But that only really applies if there's one murder, right? In this case, however, there were two murders.
Okay. Thanks, Kyoko. We got it. All right.
Based on the rules that have been laid out, even if more than one, only the one who actually carried out the act can, assuming the rule holds true. It is...
No, it is not impossible. If there are two murders complete with two different people...
Since there were two murders, it's at least plausible that more than one person was involved.
Yep.
What do you mean?
If there'd only been one murder, then yes, the idea of an accomplice isn't really worth considering. Naturally, if only one person can be saved per murder, an accomplice has no risk versus reward benefit.
Yep.
Risk versus reward benefit?
The payoff for working together. The reward that balances out the risk of taking part in the scheme. There's no point in being someone's accomplice if there's no benefit to you. However, if there were some potential mutual reward for the risk, then cooperation becomes possible.
So killing two people...
You're saying that two people could act as each other's accomplices to commit two separate murders.
Exactly. What Byakuya
I think
said.
that's what the true killer told Hifumi. They would each have an accomplice for their crime.
So Hifumi must have killed Taka, and whoever Hifumi was working on killed him.
And based on the case's events, Hifumi would have been the first one to act, murdering Taka. They made him carry out the first murder so he couldn't back out of helping them later on.
Yep.
So in this case, there wasn't one single person committing multiple murders.
It was two.
Instead, each person killed someone.
Yep.
Creating two separate incidents.
Exactly.
And it only looked like one person because that's how the true killer designed it to look.
Yep.
A single suspicious individual, a
similar
weapon used in each crime,
disappearing bodies.
By creating one seamless set of circumstances, they made it look like one person was behind it all.
Exactly.
The mastermind picked their target and managed to convince him to go along with their plan. And then, to avoid the no accomplices rule, they simply killed their accomplice.
Exactly.
Which, if true, means that betraying Hifumi was part of the plan from the very beginning.
That's just awful. How could anyone be so cruel?
And we need to find out who did it.
I can't help but admire its cunning. Still, their choice of accomplice seems odd.
It is odd. Yeah, Kyoko must have noticed that from the beginning. It is.
I understand how an accomplice could be.
I'm telling you, Makoto, she's the ultimate detective. That she has to be.
That's problem numero uno right now.
The true killer manipulated Hifumi to carry out a number of actions, and in the end murdered him. When you consider all that... Wait a minute. Manipulating Hifumi, taking the picture of justice. No. Celeste? Is there something you're not telling us?
Here's my answer. It was Celeste.
So I'm the suspicious individual now, am I? I really do hate this kind of joke.
A joke? I wonder.
Uh-oh.
So what you are saying, then, is that I specifically chose to work together with Hifumi.
Yep.
The idea that I would choose to spend any amount of time interacting with him, that I would go within 10 feet of that shit from
what the hell?
That lazy, worthless, goddamn idiot! Pardonnez-moi.
Just to be clear, there is evidence to support.
Yeah.
Is that so?
It is. Throughout the investigation, there was certain behavior that was common only to the two of you.
Oh?
Considering what we've learned so far, it only further proves that the two of you were working together.
I'd like to hear that. The screaming. Nope, it wasn't.
Shoot!
No, it wasn't. It wasn't the screaming. Hold on. Encountering the suspicious individual.
I got it!
Yeah, that's the one. Sorry about that.
The behavior they had in common has to do with the suspicious individual in the suit, doesn't it?
Yep.
The only ones who ever actually saw Robo-Justice firsthand were
Celeste and Hifumi.
Shush. The adults are talking now.
How rude!
Sorry.
As he said, only Celeste and Hifumi ever laid eyes on the costumed individual. If we accept that Hifumi was one of the culprits, we can't help but suspect what Celeste has said as well.
Are you saying everything they told us was a lie?
Yep.
After taking Hifumi to the nurse's office, we all began our search for this individual, correct? And not too long after that, do you remember what Celeste said?
What she said? Yeah, something moving around the top of the stairs. Yep.
We headed to the second floor specifically because of what she claimed to have seen.
Yep.
Next, to draw us all to the physics lab up on the third floor,
she let out a blood-curdling scream.
And when we'd all come to see what was wrong, what was it she said?
Yeah. What's wrong? Intense scream for something. Strange costume man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down the hallway.
Once she'd done her job of getting us all up to the physics lab, it was time for her partner to get to work.
That's why she screamed. She screamed as a sign for Hifumi. That makes sense. It was all a plan.
It was to get us to divide into two groups. So that we would discover both bodies at the same time?
Yep.
In fact, Celeste was precisely the one who proposed that we split up.
That is true. She's the one who suggested that.
If Celeste and Hifumi were working together, all those chance events suddenly become connected. And on top of that, that piercing cry of yours early on.
Oh? Yeah?
That was to signal Hifumi, wasn't it?
It was.
It was your way of telling him, we're on the 3rd floor. Everything's going according to plan. Why else would you let out a scream that could have carried across the sea?
I just realized another strange thing. When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, who we now know was only pretending to be dead.
Yeah? What was it? Oh yes, Celeste did say that.
You were the first one to say he'd been murdered. You wanted to make sure we wouldn't have any doubt in our minds.
That is true. Celeste said that.
I don't believe it. Everything, the whole thing was one big act.
It was.
Tina, you were with Celeste when Hifumi's body disappeared, right?
Yeah. I was feeling kinda sick, so Celeste took me to the bathroom.
That was a signal for Hifumi to start moving.
Then that was...
Yeah.
She wasn't worried about you. She just saw a chance to help Hifumi sneak out of the nurse's office.
Yeah, that's true.
Each piece isn't much by itself, but start putting them together and the picture gets very ugly indeed.
Oh boy.
Wouldn't you agree, Celeste?
I have no idea what you mean.
Don't bother trying to deny it.
Come on,
You made
don't
one
deny it.
fatal mistake.
Oh,
She did?
Did I?
I didn't even catch it myself when you first said it, but looking back, I can say that that one little slip-up was your undoing.
A slip-up?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about what you said after Hifumi's body disappeared and we returned to the nurse's office.
What did she say? Hold on. We must be really enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around frightened and confused. We're all going to die here. We're all going to die just like those guys died. Just like those guys died.
I remember her saying that too, but I don't understand what's so strange about it.
What was so strange about it?
Then pay attention.
Okay.
Sakura, Toko, and I were first to discover Taka's body in the equipment room.
Yeah?
Then Makoto showed up and told us Hifumi had been killed. So Sakura and I left with Makoto. Once we were in the hall, we ran into Celeste, and the four of us headed to the nurse's office. Now, the entire time we were together, none of us said anything about Taka being dead.
Now it makes sense. She slipped up when she said those guys.
Think about it. Celeste's comment doesn't make sense. It was completely out of place.
Wow.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. Although I don't really get what it means.
You hear that, Celeste? Everyone's having some trouble understanding. Could you repeat what you said? If you're really not the culprit, you shouldn't have any problem repeating it, right?
Yep, hold on. It makes sense, Makoto. You'll see. The Monokuma file doesn't have anything to do with this, so we're gonna have to hear it.
All I said was... They must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. They must be positively elated. We are all going to die here. We are going to die, just like those guys died. And that is all I said.
And that's all it takes to
I think we need to take a quote from Byakuya.
Isn't it? What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
Yep. Okay.
All I said was
They must really enjoying
Skipping.
the sight of us. They must be. We are going to die.
Just like those...
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
That was easy. Alright.
That's right. There's no reason Celeste should have said, just like those guys died.
Yep.
When she said that, none of us had told her
Taka was dead.
Exactly. And we didn't run into her until after we were all out in the hall.
Yep.
So there was never any chance for her to have seen his body in the equipment room for herself.
So how did you know, Celeste?
Yeah? How did you know?
How did you know more than one person had been killed? And how did you know they were both guys?
Yep.
Because Kyoko had also disappeared, right? So she could have been dead too.
Yep.
You all have such vivid imaginations. You know that?
She's doing her poker face again.
Imaginations?
You claim that I was lying when I told you about the suspicious person I saw.
Yep.
Then what about the picture I took? How do you explain this picture of the costumed villain dragging Hifumi away?
Duh. That's because Hifumi was carrying you.
It has to be some kind of setup, right?
It is a setup.
So let's put the suit on, and then she used the camera's timer to set up the picture.
The camera doesn't have a timer.
You've so quickly forgotten. You are the only one who could have possibly fit into that suit. Plus, I happen to know that this particular camera does not have a timer.
Yep.
In other words, it is an unassailable fact that this is a picture of Hifumi being dragged away.
Are you sure that's the case?
Everything I told you was a lie. How can this picture exist?
Simple. Are we sure that's really a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away?
It's the other way
What
around.
could you possibly mean by that?
Surely there are other explanations than the one you've offered up.
No, there is no other explanation.
Yes, there is. It wasn't Hifumi being dragged away by Robo Justice. It was Hifumi carrying Robo Justice. Hifumi's dragging the suspect away. That's the issue.
It's not a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away. I would say it's a picture of Hifumi dragging the suspect away.
Yep. She realized it.
That's certainly within the realm of possibility. The one being dragged off in that picture isn't Hifumi, but the person in the robot suit.
Yep.
We've simply been led to believe that it's the other way around. And the strange costume might only exist to lead us astray even farther. If you saw someone wearing something like that in this situation, of course you'd notice and be suspicious.
Yep.
That's what happened! You put me to sleep and made me out to be the bad guy in all this!
Yep.
Such a thing is utterly impossible.
How is it impossible?
Hifumi was dragging him away? Ridiculous.
Yes, he was.
I don't think it's ridiculous at all.
Then shut your mouth and allow me to educate you.
Oh. Alright, let's hear what she has to say. Let's make your argument. Okay, let's hear it.
You dressed me up in that suit after I passed out! Then you just draped me across Hifumi and had him carry my weight!
Yeah?
You tried to make me look like the bad guy!
Like I said, ridiculous.
Hang on.
As you can see in the picture, the suspect is standing perfectly upright. If the person inside the suit was unconscious,
The Robo Justice
there's
costume.
no way they could stand up straight like that.
Then the fortune-telling idiot is the culprit after all!
No, it's the Robo Justice costume. The Robo Justice costume can't bend at the knee. Alright.
You dressed me up in that suit after... Then you just draped me across Hifumi and you tried to make me look like the bad guy!
Like I said, ridiculous. As you can see in the picture, the suspect is standing perfectly upright. If the person inside the suit was unconscious, there's no way they could stand up straight like that.
Yes, there's a way to stand up straight, because the costume can't bend at the waist.
No. Even if the person inside the suit were unconscious, they could still stand up like that.
Yep.
Because that Robo Justice suit had a certain characteristic.
You can't stand up straight, like Hina said. You totally can't bend at the waist.
That's right! They they totally made a mistake when they made it, so it couldn't bend at the waist.
Yep.
I'm not so sure that was a mistake. I think the suit was designed from the beginning to be used the way it was.
Yep. Oh,
Celeste
that's a
and
different
Fumi
animation.
took the suit they'd specially designed and stuffed Hiro into it.
Yep.
That's how they were able to fake that whole thing. The point of it all was to make us believe whoever was in the suit was to blame.
Yep. Oh, she's getting riled up.
Well then, I
Look at that
suppose
face.
This is checkmate.
Checkmate?
Uh-oh.
Don't make me laugh, you idiot!
Whoa!
What do you mean, checkmate?
Celeste?
Jesus, she snapped.
Clearly, you want to cram me into your little guilty box. Well, there's one little problem.
Have you already forgotten what Hifumi told us as he lay dying?
What? Oh, right. Hifumi said Yasuhiro.
When we asked him who had attacked him, his answer was quite clear, was it not? He said, and I quote, Yasuhiro.
In other words, Yasuhiro Hakakure!
Right, but my name isn't really Yasuhiro. It's
Oh,
actually...
come on. Don't be an idiot, Hiro.
Your confusing statements don't make any sense. You're only making things more complicated.
Exactly.
He did say Yasuhiro, but are we sure he was really pointing the finger at Hiro?
Oh?
What the hell are you talking about? I'll burn you alive!
Kyoko, what do you mean by that?
Huh?
Think back to how Hifumi used to talk to us. How
Yeah?
did he refer to each of us?
Oh, last names. He always stated for
That's
their
right.
last names.
Our last names. He called us all by our last names.
True.
Exactly. I know I heard him say Mr. Naegi more than once, for example. So if Hifumi did mean to say Hiro's name, he would have said his last name, Hagakure.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was just incidental. By chance, his first name.
Indecent?
Random chance. Now isn't that a
Okay.
convenient explanation? No. There's no reason to think he would have said the name any different than normal.
True.
But he must have run out of energy before he could say any more.
Then,
So Hifumi was trying to tell us the last name of whoever killed him?
But the name he said doesn't apply to anyone here.
Well, no. Hold on.
yes.
There's one person it could apply to.
Celeste.
And that's Celeste. She never actually told us what her real name is.
Yep.
What did you just say?
Come on, Celeste. Tell us your real name.
You take your false accusation so far, I don't know
Whether to laugh or spit! Come on! Enough with your idiotic blather! Yasuhiro is a loser's name! Do I look like a loser to you? Well, do I?
Jesus.
What? I think I've earned the right to be a little on edge.
More like a lot on edge.
Okay, then fill us in. What's your real name?
Come on, tell us, Celeste. What's your real name?
Make sure your ear holes are wide open and listen up! My real name is Celestia Ludenberg. Could you please stop making me repeat myself over and over again?
Yes, she's not giving up. How do we convince her what's her real name? The e-handbook, it shows the real name of the person. That's right.
Hifumi was trying to tell us something.
All right.
He wanted us to know the killer's last name, Yasuhiro.
If there's one person here who might have that last name,
It would have to be you, Celeste. You haven't told anyone what your real name is.
How many times do I have to tell you? My name is...
Celestia Ludenberg, god damn it!
It's upside down.
How long do you plan to go on pretending?
Come on.
I'm not pretending. It's the truth. And since you have no way to contradict me,
That's the only truth there is! Moron!
All right, I was just listening to all the statements first. All right.
Hifumi was trying to tell. He wanted us to know the killer's last name.
If there's one person,
It would have to be you, Celeste.
Alright.
how many times Celeste, you Ludenberg!
How long do you plan to go on pretending?
Okay, easy.
I'm not pretending. It's the truth. And since you have no way to contradict me,
Are you stupid?
that's the only truth there is!
Okay.
Moron!
I forgot that those things can block your shots.
Hifumi he wanted us to know the killer's last name.
If there's one person,
It would have to be you, Celeste.
how many
Alright,
times?
hold on.
Celeste, you Ludenberg!
How long do you plan to go on
I'm not pretending. It's
Okay.
the truth. And since you have no way to contradict me,
There we go.
No,
The
it's
e-handbook. The e-handbook shows her real name.
wrong. That's it. The handbook.
what?
Yep.
Anytime you turn your handbook on, it shows the owner's name when it boots up, right?
Yep.
Monokuma told us all about it before.
It shows the real name of the person. He clearly said, and I quote, "This handbook is absolutely vital to a healthy school life, so don't lose it. When you start it up, it will display your name. Always make sure you have the right one." Now, this is not your everyday notebook. It has so many more uses than that.
So all we have to do is check her handbook, and that'll clear up everything.
Yep.
That's how we can find out Celeste's real name.
That's an invasion of privacy. I refuse to cooperate.
Celeste.
Can you please just tell us what really happened? Please, just tell us.
Wow, Makoto.
Even when I'm put in check, it's just my nature not to give up. Because...
Jesus.
Until the game's over, you never know what might happen.
Fine then.
All
Let
right.
me settle it. Let me go over the case again, from the beginning, and shed light on all your crimes.
All right, then.
And that'll bring everything to an end.
Let's do this. Closing arguments. Let's start from the beginning. Let's see here. Why do we have the crystal ball here? This has to be it. Act 2. At 1 a.m. Yep. This is when they caught Hiro and drugged him. Alright. This is when they stuff him in a suit. Let's see. And that's when the killer took the picture. Alright. Next is the 6 a.m. clock over there. And this is where Hifumi made the first kill with Justice Hammer 4. Alright, let's see here. There it is. Alright. In Act 4, that's when the killer tried to make us pretend he was killed. Let's see. There's Justice Hammer 2. That's when we took him to the nurse's office and pretended he got killed by coding the pin in Justice Hammer 3. Alright. This is when he woke up and pushed the dolly. And that's when the final blow was dealt with the hammer. Alright.
Here's exactly what happened.
Here we go.
Before anything, the killer
Let's do this.
persuaded someone to help carry out the murder. And that person was...
Hifumi.
Hifumi. With an accomplice, the killer was able to execute a number of otherwise impossible schemes.
Yep. First up, at 1 a.m.
First, they convinced someone to meet them in the rec room last night at 1 in the
At 1
morning.
in the morning. Yep. And that was Hiro.
That someone they met with was Hiro. The murderous
drugged him.
duo intended to pass Hiro off as the prime suspect. So when they met up with him,
Yep. Put him in the
they
Robo-Justice
drugged him,
suit.
knocked him out, and stuffed him into the Robo-Justice suit. Next, Hifumi positioned himself to make it look like Robo-Justice was attacking them.
Yep.
While the killer used a digital camera to take pictures of the assault.
That is true.
They did all this just to create evidence that would put the suspicion on Hiro. When they were done with him, they shoved him, still unconscious, into the pool room locker.
Yep. Then, at 6 a.m.
Finally, at 6 a.m., they moved into the murder phase of their plan. They called Taka to the equipment room.
Yep. Used Justice Hammer 4. And killed him. Yep.
And that's where Hifumi killed him, making it the scene of the first murder.
That is true.
The murder weapon was Justice Hammer 4, which was left there in the equipment room.
Yep.
The reason Hammer number 4 was used was to create confusion about the order of the crimes.
Too true.
So, next they falsified 2 more assault incidents.
Yep.
For these attacks, the killers pretended to be the victims, to solidify Robo-Justice as the suspect.
Yep.
The first fake incident was the attack in the rec room.
And the second one...
the killers wanted us to see Justice Hammer 1, and the Robo-Justice pictures they'd taken. They wanted to make sure we bought the surprise attack story.
Yep.
The second fake incident was the attack in the library. This time, they planted Justice Hammer 2, and an injured Hifumi, to sell us that story. With these 2 incidents, the killers were able to create a certain preconception in our minds that the suspect was increasing the size of the hammers and attacking people in order as they did. We fell right into their trap and started looking for the suspect based on that. But... while we did that, we left Hifumi alone in the nurse's office.
Yeah, we did.
This was exactly what Hifumi was hoping for.
Using a blood packet.
He took a blood packet from the refrigerator and Justice Hammer 3 and turned the room into a crime scene in which he himself had apparently been brutally murdered.
True that.
He let out a scream to draw us back, and when we returned, that's what we found.
Yep.
Meanwhile,
but at the same time,
the other group that had been out searching found Taka's body at the same time.
Yep.
So when we heard the body discovery announcement, we naturally assumed it was for Hifumi.
Then in Act 6...
we left the nurse's office, and Hifumi once again took advantage of the situation. He simply got up and made his escape. When we learned his body had disappeared, we all rushed back to the nurse's office, and once again, Hifumi had the chance he was waiting for. This time, he snuck into the equipment room.
Wrapped Taka's body on the dolly.
He wrapped Taka's body in a tarp, and used the dolly to move it all the way down to the repository.
Yep.
That explains how each of the bodies disappeared. But even Hifumi didn't know what the true killer had in mind for their final act.
Yep. He killed Hifumi in the repository.
Their plan all along was to kill Hifumi and get rid of the one person who could betray them.
Yep.
And they did it using an ordinary, everyday hammer from the repository.
And cleaned it afterwards.
That should cover everything that happened in this case.
And the villain behind all this?
Behind it all is...
Celestia Lunenburg. That's a cool effect.
Celeste! Sorry, you lose.
Yep, you lose, Celeste.
I lost?
Yep.
I lost?
Yep.
When was the last time I was forced to utter such words? They hang heavy around my neck.
Then you admit it? You're the killer?
Listen to you, trying to take charge, as if you're my private instructor. I, Celestia Lunenburg. Actually, no. Taiko Yasuhiro is fine.
Taiko Yasuhiro, so that's her real name.
Taiko?
So, You finally accepted it.
Yep.
I'm the kind of person, once I've lost, I don't like things to drag on.
Interesting.
Yep, she admits. Taiko Yasuhiro. So that's her name. Even after all that, I still get all A's? I'm so happy. It wasn't a perfect case, but still. 101 medals, that's a lot.
Okay, Monokuma. I'm ready to begin. Or, no. I suppose this is the end, isn't it?
No more French accents, I guess.
It is indeed the moment we've all been waiting for. Time to vote, okay? Okay. If you would, please locate your lever and cast your vote. And when the votes are tallied, who will become the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Here we go. Yep. Celeste Lunenburg is the killer. Or Taiko Yasuhiro, to be exact. But I still call her Celeste. It's basically a formality at this point, but once again, you are totally correct. The blackened this time, the true killer who devised this whole stinking scheme was... Celestia Lunenburg, or more precisely, Taiko Yasuhiro.
Honestly.
I lost. Well, that sucks. I guess trying to work with someone else was a mistake after all. Hifumi's ineptitude was beyond all my calculations.
I knew it.
So you really did approach Hifumi with this plan? But how did you get him to agree? I can't imagine he would happily agree to commit murder. I'm sure she relied on her specialty, lying. My specialty? Don't make me laugh. I didn't have to lie to get him to agree.
So then...
Then did you use... you know? I knew you'd figure it out, Kyoko. You're absolutely right. To get Hifumi to act as my accomplice.
Indeed.
The video's skipping? It seems fine to me. No, the video seems fine to me. I'm looking. I used her. For everyone who's still left, I'll avoid mentioning it by name, but it was the one thing Hifumi and Taka were both super into. Does she mean... Yep, alter ego.
Say what?
What? What? What are you talking about?
Just a second.
Don't interrupt. We're in the middle of a very important conversation here. I'm totally out of the loop as usual. How sad. Well, wow, Kyoko.
In other words...
Alright. Then you're the one that stole it?
Indeed.
That's right.
I see.
And you used it to drag Hifumi into the plan you'd come up with. Right again. Last night, after we had our meeting about how it disappeared, I paid Hifumi a little visit. Okay? What are you doing here?
Actually...
I was hoping I could talk to you, alone. It is about what was stolen. I know who did it.
What? Are you okay with this?
It was Taka. He stole it. What?
So then...
And I have proof. Would you like to see it? As it turned out, I found a use for the digital camera. I'd taken you-know-what to Taka's room earlier, and took pictures of it there. I deleted the picture as soon as I showed it to Hifumi, of course.
Damnation!
So it was him! But how did he do it? She was supposed to yell if either of us got close to her. You are correct, which is why Taka forced me to steal it.
Say what?
Yep.
As for me...
She's a good liar. Please forgive me. He threatened me.
Oh.
He did?
As for me...
He came to my room last night unannounced, and then it's hard for me to even say. He abused me.
What?
Wow. And he took pictures. He said if I did not do as he asked, he would have shown them to everyone. So I had no choice.
Damnation!
That's a crime. An absolute crime. I knew he'd gone a little crazy, but...
Say what?
I never imagined he would go that far. It was amazing how completely he bought it. I can't express how enjoyable that was. I'm about to say something I never said before in my life.
Completely unforgivable!
I'm going to kill him! I'm going to fucking kill him!
Most unfortunate.
Wait, please. If you go now, you will be playing right into his hands. Huh?
Actually,
Taka is planning to use her to escape. And he has made you his target.
What?
Escape? You don't mean... Taka is going to try to kill you. What?
indeed.
And Adam Man, no, I am not sad. You think I'm enjoying? You think I'm enjoying seeing that these characters getting killed? No, I do not. Huh. And also, he can keep her to himself. That bastard!
This is unforgivable!
Bastard!
Honestly.
Can we allow him to continue with these barbaric acts? Absolutely not! How could I? She...
I swear I will save her!
Actually...
Then, would you like to join with me? It just so happens I have come up with a plan. I have devised a way to reclaim what he has stolen and escape this dreadful school. And that's how she convinced her. And with that, it is complete. Huh? What are you talking about? Oh, nothing. Hifumi agreed without a second thought. The effect that item had on him was remarkable. The power of love. Even a love as twisted as that can still drive people mad, it would seem. You disgust me.
I see.
I have another question for you. Was that strange costume Hifumi's creation?
Indeed.
Yes. It was a real pain in the butt, too. All I asked him to do was to make something to hide the face and general body size. I had no idea he'd make something like that, but it's my fault for picking him in the first place.
But...
So, why'd you decide to make me the suspect? Because you're stupid. That's it?
Let's see...
And in that regard, I made the right choice. I'm so glad your stupidity surpassed my every expectation. Life must have been tough for your honored parents, though. Wow, jeez, Celeste is savage. I feel I could cry.
Well...
But when you were explaining your plan to Hifumi, how did you explain that part about him playing dead? What she's asking is, what was Hifumi supposed to do after that, assuming you had actually let him live?
Are you okay with
That's
this?
simple. After he did his part and pretended to be dead, when someone showed up, I told him to say he'd been seriously wounded. He was on the verge of death, but he just barely held on. And he really believed that? Well, of course. That wasn't all there is to it. As I explained it to Hifumi, the plan was, while you were all questioning him about what happened to him, I was going to murder someone else. At that point, Hifumi would have an alibi so no one could doubt him. I told him that and he believed it. It all seems very straightforward, stereotypical. I just matched the lie to the level of the opponent. In fact, Hifumi ate it up. He believed the lie wholeheartedly right up to the moment of his death.
So in the end...
So you had planned to kill him all along. But of course, there would have been no point to my plan if the one who pretended to be dead did not end up dead himself.
What the heck?
How can human life mean so little to you?
Well...
That's a non-issue. I simply did everything in my power to win.
Don't be mean!
Now you sound like Byakuya!
I wonder
No,
about that.
he derives his pleasure from the thrill of the hunt. In that aspect, we are nothing alike.
Why?
What do you mean? What made you take things this far?
What the heck?
Was it really just for money? Are you talking about the $10 million Monokuma offered us? That is a lot of money, it's true. But that's not all there is to it. From the moment our new life here began, my only thought has been escape.
But
all along you've been saying how you wanted to accept living here.
You little bitch!
Obviously that was a lie! Of course that was a lie. She has a poker face.
Hey!
I couldn't take it. I hated it from day one. More than anyone else in here.
You little
I
bitch.
wanted to get out. Every day was fresh torture. And do you want to know why? Huh?
This is fine.
Because I had a dream. And accepting a life here would have meant nothing. Oh, just a sec. Thank you. Sorry about that. It was my brother giving me a treat. Alright, where was I? Oh yes. And accepting a life here would have meant nothing less than giving up on my dream forever.
Honestly.
And there was no way that I could ever do that. In the underground world of gambling, I risked my life to make that metaphorical killing.
As for me...
Oh, you mentioned on a cookie. And it was all for that dream. And what was that dream of yours?
Isn't it wonderful?
To live in a European castle. A castle? Whoa! And together, handsome men from all over the world to serve as my butlers/bodyguards. I was going to make them dress up like vampires and satisfy my every need. Once I obtained that, I would have created a perfectly aesthetic world of decadence.
This is fine.
Living the rest of my life there was my only dream, my only goal. That's what life is all about. Wow. Gothic to the end. That's amazing. Combined with my own winnings, Monokuma's $10 million would have made that dream a reality. I got right to the edge, but...
There is nothing to be done.
Unfortunately, my dream has been scattered to the wind. Still, I don't have any regrets. I pursued my dream till the very end, so why would I? Wow.
Just the worst.
You sound so passionate, but you're really able to kill your own friends for it?
Oh.
Are you asking me to feel guilty? That's a pointless endeavor. I think nothing of sacrificing others for my own ends. I feel nothing.
Do you understand?
That's all there is to me. That's what makes me complete. Wow, Celeste. Isn't it terrifying how differing our values are? There's simply no room for understanding.
What is this?
That's what we should be saying, and plus, how can you be so calm? Don't you realize you're about to die? Why aren't you scared? My ability to lie is unrivaled, and I take pride in that. She is scared. She's just lying through her face. It's not just other people. I can even fool my own emotions. The conscious deceive the unconscious. And that's why you're not scared?
Yes, indeed.
That's right. I don't fear death. Kill me however you like. But you know, if I could be reincarnated, if I had a choice then...
Isn't it wonderful?
I think I would like to come back as Marie Antoinette.
Hey!
You just get executed again. Wow. You hate this trial, love this trial, and personally attached to this trial? Okay. Yeah, that's a poor effort. Yep, that's her final lie. You all done? Okay, let's get rolling. The black can disturb the peace and must pay the price.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
For her, the ultimate gambler.
Let's give it everything we've got.
Yep.
It's punishment time!
I guess I'll let Kyoko hold on to this.
What?
This is...
Will it really give you the hope you're looking for? I can't say I ever saw it that way. Which is why... Actually, it's not important. Well then... Take care, everyone. Perhaps we'll meet again. In another life.
She doesn't look scared, but deep down I bet she is. Well, we're about to witness Celeste's execution. Let's see how it goes. Okay. What? What's going on here? The burning of the Versailles witch? Oh! A somehow fitting execution for someone as gothic as she is. Yep. She's gonna be burned alive like the Versailles witch. Though, is this execution really all there is? Kinda seems... Well, it's weird for me to say this, simple, for Monokuma terms. Yeah, kinda like Joan of Arc. a true heroine, but... yeah, this is kind of too simple. What the hell? A fire truck? No! Are you serious? Oh my god! What? Okay. Looks like she wasn't burned alive. She was just barely burned alive and rammed by a fire truck. That certainly was unexpected. Well, yep, it's over. The third execution is over. Celeste's death is over. Yeah, we all considered her a friend. All because of Monokuma. Isn't it just awful? Someone couldn't cut free of their regrets in the outside world, and so more people had to die.
Extreme!
You guys are still young. You need to place more value on your lives. We would have if you wouldn't have made those motives.
What are you gonna do?
Jeez, and here I thought you guys were gonna pass the torch of hope to the next generation.
Let me out of here!
What do I care about hope? I'll throw it in the trash if you just let me out of here.
Too bad.
You're all the embodiment of hope, whether you like it or not. Jeez. And it's my destiny to knock you down one by one. It's sad, yes it is. But that reality just can't be avoided. Don't talk like you're not responsible. How long are you gonna make us keep going through this? And what do you want from us?
So strange.
God, I'm sick of people asking me that. Give it a rest already. So anyway, Kyoko, did I see you get some kind of key-type object from Celeste?
Hey!
So, what's the deal with that?
What?
Huh? What's the matter?
So then...
I'll answer your question if you answer mine.
You...
What did you do? What did you do to me?
Ooh.
What? Uh-oh.
Hey.
Answer me. What did you do to my body?
Ooh.
Oh man, oh jeez, oh man, oh jeez. What do you mean, what did I do? I have no idea. I don't know anything about it. Yeah, what was that just now? Did someone do something to Kyoko?
Hello.
Okay, things are getting kind of awkward. I think it's about time I get out of here.
Well?
Meanwhile, you guys can go on enjoying your school life. If you get lonely, give me a shout. Not that I'll do anything about it, of course.
See ya later!
Wow. There is one small hope, yeah. Hey Kyoko, Monokuma already mentioned it, but was that key to Celeste? What's that key that Celeste gave you? Most likely, it's the key to one of the dressing room lockers.
Huh?
Then that means... Yep. Celeste probably hidden in there.
Hey.
I suppose sometimes it's the easiest to miss what's right beneath your nose. Well then, we better go check.
Indeed.
Good idea. Alright. Let's see if it's still there.
Hey.
I'm going to go alone from here. Everyone else head to the dining hall and I check in with you later.
What?
Why? Why exactly are you going alone?
So...
Do you even have to ask? Yeah.
Come on.
That's not what I meant. Why you? There's still the risk of a spy, you know. Then I'll go too.
What?
You? Please, let me go. Standing there arguing is just gonna draw more attention to us.
Goodbye.
Do whatever you want. Jeez, Byakuya. Thank you, Byakuya. Then it's up to you now.
Yo!
I'm gonna go to the dining hall, okay? Huh? So, Makoto and Kyoko are gonna go together? Hina, don't think like that. Does that mean what I think it means?
Okay.
Good luck, Makoto. Girls like her are total pushovers when you show a little backbone. Yeah. Seriously, I'm liking Hina even more.
Shall we go?
Well then, shall we? Yeah. Who? Do you think Hina is shipping Makoto and Kyoko? Naegiri. I think that's the one. We need to check it. Okay, we need to get into that locker. All right. There's alter ego. Hi, Chihiro. It's been a while, hasn't it? It's safe. Thank goodness. Mm-hmm. I just did what Celeste asked. I didn't say a word. I stayed quiet the entire time.
So?
Oh, and, I think I may be able to open the last set of files soon. Maybe as early as tomorrow. That's great. I'm doing my best, so please wait just a while longer. So now we can officially say the case is closed. Yep. Sorry, can we take a second? Since we have this opportunity, I want you to be honest with me. Kyoko, please tell me. What are you trying to do on your own here at the school? Is that why you wanted to come with me?
However...
Regardless, that's not something you need to know right now. I don't need to know? But Kyoko's hiding something. That just makes me even more worried.
What?
Worried? Like what happened during the investigation this time. You disappeared and we didn't see you again. Without warning, without explanation. When you do that...
Indeed.
It's only natural they think I'm the mastermind spy, right? And you too. No! I believe in you.
What?
You believe in me? Isn't it obvious? People believe in their friends, right? That's why I want you to tell me. Wow. I want you to believe in me too. Because we're friends. Wow, Makoto. I understand.
It's true.
But maybe I can believe in you. Just a little bit more. Then...
That's fine.
Fine, I'll tell you. I'll tell you why I've been disappearing and where I've been going. You see... Oh? What I heard from Kyoko then was... Well, frankly, it kind of blew my mind. Right after I told Kyoko I believe in her, she told me a story that was almost unbelievable. I decided I had to confirm what she told me with my own two eyes, so I waited for nighttime to come. And when it did, I went into action. Let's see.
Correct.
The boys' bathroom on the second floor doesn't have a surveillance camera or monitor on it. And in the storage closet there, way in the back. She said it was a way to the back of the boys' bathroom storage closet, but could Kyoko really be right about this? Well, one way to find out. In the back. It's just a normal closet, storage closet as far as I can tell. There's a secret in here? Could it be the mop? Or the wall? Alright. Just sitting with it back in the storage closet, but I mean seriously? Whoa! Okay. Whoa! Huh? Wow. What is this?
Correct.
A secret room. But what's in there? Let's see here. A bunch of files that look like volumes and volumes of yearbooks. They're all covered in dust, but looking at everything in one file... Hope's Peak Academy student registry? This is the only thing in here not covered in dust. Has someone been looking at it recently? Alright. You must not leave? What's this? That's kind of weird. I could understand it if it said, like, I can't leave, but you must not leave? Okay. Deja vu. You've seen them somewhere before? I can't quite remember. Weird. Whoa, what the hell? What happened? Who was that? The files are gone. Ow. Yeah. Everything is gone. What does this all mean? Oh boy. For now, I should go back to my room. Get some rest. Well, that's just great. The first foot I walked, the more I felt. What is this? There's a sound? That sound. It's coming from the gym? The gym. Okay. What was that? What's going on? What's in the gym? Okay. What's going on here? What the hell? Sakura is fighting Monokuma? What's going on?
Why, you? What do you think you're doing? I asked you a question. What's the meaning of this? How dare you defy me? This wasn't part of the deal!
Deal?
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat. No longer compromise. No longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
What?
Okay. But you do realize what will happen if you go through with this, right? You haven't forgotten, have you? What I'm holding hostage?
What's going on? Hostage? No. Sakura is the spy? Anyway, 3 more down. 7 students left. I think I have a little more time to continue a bit. The Super Robo Justice present? Okay. 3 is the crowd. We lost 3 people here. Leon killed Sayaka. Monokuma killed Junko. Then Leon got executed. Then Mondo killed Chihiro. And then he got executed. Hifumi killed Taka, and then Celeste killed Hifumi. And then she got executed. And that brings up to now. Wow. That's... We went in as 15 students, and we lost... Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 students. And now we're down to 7. So now there's only 5 of us here. Well, only a third of the number of people we started with.
Indeed.
Loneliness has become commonplace. That's true. Oh boy. Akoto, are you okay? No, I'm fine. Yeah, exactly. Better not bring it up.
Okay.
In this case, let's eat till we pass out.
Huh?
What do you mean, in that case?
I mean...
Well, because look how scary everyone looks. It's gotta be because you're all fighting on empty stomachs, right? If you fill your belly, I'm sure you'll all cheer up. So let's eat.
Okay.
Let's fry up some fish and donuts and eat till we can't stand up.
What?
That's like Deep Impact style, meteor impact extinction level event combination of foods.
Huh?
What? Those are both breakfast time top sellers. Still, the till we can't stand up part is a problem. After we're done, we need to go explore.
I see.
That's right. Since the class trial is over, new areas should have opened up.
It's true.
That is true. Plus, we still have Alter Ego. What do we don't have to give into despair just yet. Yeah, exactly. We have to plan ahead and think about the future. Yeah. Think happy thoughts, not deathly thoughts.
You know?
Like like when we're gonna get out of here, right?
For serious.
When this is all over, I think I'm gonna get reborn for serious. I mean, reborn as someone serious.
Well...
Hey, are you okay? That sounds like something someone who would... who's about to die would say. I'm totally okay. I'm not gonna die. Why? Because there aren't gonna be more murders. What makes you so sure of that, hero?
According to the spirits...
I predicted it last night. Since it revealed itself for me from the ether, there's no doubt about it.
However...
How accurate is your fortune-telling anyway? Yeah, how accurate is your fortune-telling?
How about that?
I can usually hit 20 or 30% on a good day. Yeah, that's really low.
It's not like some occult mystery.
Well, yeah, it's not like ESP or whatever. Of course I gotta start get it sometimes.
The occult is bullcrap.
I told you, my fortune-telling isn't like some occult thing.
So,
Fortune-telling isn't a cult?
You got it all wrong.
Of course not. Clairvoyance is clairvoyance. Don't put it in the same category as a cattle mutilation.
Huh?
Jeez. Cattle what?
So...
He's referring to the urban legend where aliens abduct cows and dissect them as part of their research.
Actually...
No, you're calling it an urban legend? As a matter of fact, it's true. As a matter of fact, it's happened to me. It happened one day when I went to go get a hamburger. It was a place I'd never been before. They claimed their patties were 100% all beef. So I got a burger and then to go and headed home. And before long,
the end is nigh!
The sky was filled with a mysterious blinding light. What?
Some crazy beam came out of nowhere and locked onto my hamburger. And as soon as the beam touched it, the burger started floating in midair.
The hell?
And then, still floating there, the entire burger started coming apart. One part of it just vanished, while the rest fell back into my hand. Do you realize what that means? It means the burger wasn't 100% beef. It must have had some pork or something mixed in. Something like 70% pork and 30% beef would be my guess.
What?
You can't trick me.
So I stormed back into my burger place and got up to the manager's grill, and they totally admitted it. It wasn't 100% beef. They totally mixed in and ground pork with it.
How about that?
Now do you see? That is cattle mutilation. Yeah, I kinda got lost halfway through. What the hell? Also, Zelda Queen B and John Hardman 4, welcome to the stream. I can't tell if you're for the occult or against it. You stink of stupidity.
Don't
well
be
said.
mean.
I stink. How dare you? Well, you do stink, though. That's fine. That's fine. Anyway, I hope your prediction turns out to be true. Well, at the very least, I won't murder anyone.
Yeah.
Me either. I mean, I would never.
Of course.
Me either.
Indeed.
Nor I. That goes for me too, of course. I could never kill any of my friends. Well said.
Well.
To be honest, I wish Byakuya and Toko were here for this too. But they're hard to deal with. They only think about themselves. Yeah, we're better off without him, I say. Yeah. Well, moving on to Chapter 4. All-Star Apologies. Is that Chihiro and Hina? Okay. Alright. Let's start to see what's new for us. Alright then. Thanks, NMM. Alright. Let's see. If there is something new... Hang on. I remember there was like an... No, that isn't open just yet. Okay then. Let's start exploring and see the new things in this place. Wish I could get more presents, but not right now. Not until we get to the free day. Okay. We got into the first floor. Naturally, it would be the next floor that would open, right? Let's see the map. Alright, third floor. Let's see. The 4th floor is on the other side. Is that one open? Yep, it is open. The 4th floor. Yep. Let's see if we can... Exactly. Well said, Makoto. This time I have to find it. Okay, so this is where the 4th floor starts. There's a bathroom here, of course. Let's see, what's this? A data lab? But it's locked. That is a mysterious place indeed. There's a Monokuma logo here. Let's see, what's this? The music room. Of course the school would have a music room, but let's see. There's a piano too. Yep, the music room. It does look like that. Hey Kyoko, found something?
Hey.
You know, you haven't told me what you think yet. What I think?
So...
About the secret room in the boys' bathroom? Ah! Well, I did find a secret room, but as soon as I started looking around, I was attacked.
What?
Attacked? By who? Well, they came from behind, and I didn't have time to react, so I didn't see who it was. When I came to, the mountains of files and documents were all gone. I'm sorry, I know how important those were.
That's fine.
It's okay. I already saw what I needed to do in there. And I have suspected the mastermind might cut after you. What?
Because...
When I discovered the room, the mastermind must have seen me on the surveillance camera in the hallway. They must have seen me go into the boys' bathroom and not come out again. Still, I wanted you to go see it. I wanted to see how the mastermind would react. Essentially, what I wanted to find out if the mastermind actually knew about that room.
It would seem...
But to attack you and steal everything in the room, that must mean there was some unknown clue in there that could reveal the mastermind's identity. Then, you knew I was going to get attacked?
That doesn't matter.
You can handle that kind of thing though, right? After all, you're a boy. What? Fine, I understand. Then let me ask you something else. Do you know about the note that was left in there? The note said, you must not leave.
Just a second.
We shouldn't talk about that. Not here. Yeah.
So...
I'm looking into it. If I found out anything, I'll let you know.
Listen to me.
Is that okay? Yep. A-okay.
So then...
It's your turn. Let's hear your secret. Wait, what? Did you think I wouldn't notice? You're hiding something.
Am I wrong?
Oh boy. That's... Oh.
What?
What's the matter? If you're worried about the camera, why not just write it down? Well...
Hey.
We're friends, so you should be able to trust me. Isn't that what you said before? Oh boy. Should I tell her? I think we could trust her, but should I tell her? I don't want to break her trust. What do you guys think? Should I tell her or not? Alright. Let's tell her. Yeah. I can't tell her? Come on. Oh boy. I want to tell her, but... Okay. The game is not letting me tell her, guys. I don't want to break her trust. Sorry, I can't tell you. Not yet.
Correct.
So, that's your answer.
However...
But do you think that's fair? You were happy to hear what I had to say, now you're unwilling to share? I'm sorry, I really am.
That's fine.
It's fine.
Goodbye.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely did make her mad. There's a piano over there. Oh, I got a coin. 162 coins, that's a lot. I could unlock many things in the gallery if I wanted to. Hold on, is there anything else? There's a surveillance camera. And that's about it. Alright. You can't hear me? What do you mean you can't hear me? Hold on. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Yeah, I can hear myself. Alright. that was weird. Okay, let's see. Wait, what's in this room? The office. This looks like a teacher's lounge. Yeah, but there is no teachers. A lot of flowers. Yep. It is much weirder. And I got another coin. Anything else? It's just flowers and flowers. But I got another coin for that. So what? Are the flowers coin dispensers? It looks like it. Well, might as well get all the coins while I'm at it. Alright, wait, what the hell? Another photo? I just saw it. What's this? Wait. Sayaka, Hifumi, and Celeste? What is going on here? First we saw Leon, Chihiro, and Mondo, and now Celeste, Sayaka, and Hifumi? It's the same. What is going on here? Wow. This is weird. This is getting even weirder. Could it... That is very strange. No, there's no way! Monokuma did it! It must be fake! You're fake! Of course Monokuma would show up. A forgery plot? What are you, a middle schooler? You think that the moon landing was faked too? Come on! Then you're saying this picture is real?
Hey,
If there was such a thing as a Nobel Truth Prize, I'd take first, second, and fourth place.
Too bad.
Actually, that's probably not true. I asked you a question. Is this picture real or is it fake? Oh, Makoto, you're so eager to split things in half, aren't you?
Hey,
But it's no use. It's just no use. If you try to split something that can't be split, you'll end up feeling like you're the one being split.
It's true.
The picture is real. No more, no less. He's trying to confuse us even more. So the picture is real? It's really real, if that's true, if that's the case. This is getting even stranger by the minute. 2 pictures showing happy faces of the people who are now dead. Just what is going on here? Okay, what's in this room? The headmaster's room. And of course it's locked. Why is the important things here always locked to begin with? Let's take a look at the classrooms first. Classroom 4A. One day I saw Monokuma... What the hell? Is that supposed to be Makoto? So, Hifumi, what's up? I'm glad this floor got open and all, but there's like a ton of locked rooms up here. Tell me about it. Alright, classroom 4B. Let's see here. Hello, I'm Monokuma from his school score. I'm very kind getter of your coins and come to play with me, or I might die of loneliness. What is up with Monokuma's comedy? Alright. There's a 5th floor? How many floors does this school have? Okay, the last place is... Chem? Oh, this looks like a chem lab. Yep. There's a drawer over here. A, B, and C. Yeah.
That's right!
Listen, Makoto, listen. Just take a deep breath and calm down and listen to me. Okay, Ihina, just chill out. There's all kinds of stuff we didn't have before. Vitamins, minerals, amino acids, creatine, and what? They even have protein Zyme X? What's that?
Hey!
A high-quality protein drink. It's nothing like that cheap swill in the warehouse. It's connoisseur level. Oh yeah? This is amazing. It's a gold mine. My prayers have finally been answered. Time to load up some more prayers then. A gold mine of... okay. A lot of proteins and stuff. Okay. Alright, how have you seen? So, is this everyone?
Well then.
Okay then, let's discuss what we all discovered. Yeah, good idea. Okay, starting with Kyoko. Kyoko? Yeah. Hey, Makoto? Does Kyoko seem upset to you?
That's right!
She is, isn't she? She's totally mad. Yeah, looks like it. Why are you so happy about it, Hina?
What's your deal?
I bet it's your fault, isn't it? You must have done something to her. Boy. Hina?
Yeah!
There was a big shelf on the chem lab of the 4th floor. It has all kinds of chemicals and stuff.
Okay.
And there was an all-star cast of nutrient additives and supplements. You should at least go take a peek. I highly recommend it. I think you and Ogre are probably the ones interested in stuff like that. Oh, but it's not all good stuff, though. There was a medicine and health stuff, but on top of that, there was also, a bunch of different poisons. Poison? They were all labeled clearly, though, so it would be hard to grab one by mistake.
It's true.
Still, we better make sure we're careful around there. And we probably shouldn't tell Byakuya or Toko about the poison, right?
Huh?
What do you mean?
Well,
just in case. You know what I'm trying to say. Just in case? Oh, yeah, I think you're right.
However...
It's Byakuya. It won't be long before he's discovered for himself. Yeah, but why putting poison in front over there in the first place? Jesus. Hiro, what did you find? I found a couple of rooms on the 4th floor, but they were locked. The data center and the headmaster's room. The headmaster's room? That sounds like exactly the kind of place we find clues. If we can somehow unlock the door and get inside.
But...
who cares about a stupid lock?
how about that?
It should be no problem for the world's strongest missing link to knock down one measly door. What was that? Jeez! No, please, continue. Did you say I've got the nicest butt on the block? The curviest hips in town? Is that what you said? Hell no, I didn't.
Hey, come on now.
Then what did you say? Because I know you weren't talking about tearing the door down the door to the headmaster's room. Knocking down your headmaster's door? What kind of war and education are you trying to start here?
Your teacher has
That is my room, you know. It is now, anyway. And you're thinking of busting... and you're thinking of busting it down? You seriously don't want to piss me off. You have any idea how much bacteria lives on a single bear claw? No, I was just kidding. Please don't get mad. I am not mad. What? You're totally mad. What's with the emojis?
This is kind of...
I was hoping I would have to add a rule for this, but if you're gonna go around having those thoughts, I have no choice but to add to the school regulations. Oh boy.
Too bad.
Breaking down a locked door is prohibited. There is a rule now, you jerks. Yep. Is he gone? Oh man, I was scared for my life. I was sure he was gonna kill me, for serious.
Well.
But if he would go out of his way to make up a rule like that, there's no doubt that something important must be hidden in the headmaster's room. But now that it's a rule, there's nothing we can do. Sakura? Metal sheets have been attached to all the windows on the 4th floor. None of them budged an inch.
In other words...
just like everything else, everywhere else. Escape from the 4th floor seems unlikely. That was to be expected, though. So, has everyone said what they needed to say? I think so.
For serious?
But it looks like nobody found any clues at all, let alone a way out here. I haven't been this depressed since my house burned up to the ground. Someone do something to cheer me up. Can I say something?
How about that?
It's because my dad was smoking in bed. No, I have something I'd like to report. Okay? So, you guys all remember, right? You remember when I found the picture on the 3rd floor the other day?
Perhaps.
You mean the one that showed Mondo, Chihiro, and Leon all together, right?
Huh?
Yeah, I remember. What about it? Well, I found another one. Another picture almost just like that one.
Huh?
Another one? Oh boy. But this time, the picture was of Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka. Huh? And they were all smiling. Well, is Celeste really smiling? Also, is Celeste blushing? It's hard to tell, though. And the classroom in the picture didn't have any metal covering of the windows. So the picture of Mondo, Chihiro, and Leon wasn't the only one. Now you found one that had Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka. But how can that...
Conspiracy!
Monokuma must have faked it! But if the picture is real, then everyone who was in it... There would have been some kind of hidden connection there, don't you think? Some deeper truth that we just don't understand.
What?
It can't be! It's a fake! But Monokuma said it was real. I know we could just write that off as a lie, but...
So then...
Then you trust Monokuma's word over the people who have died? Huh?
Because...
That's what you're saying, isn't it? No, that's not it! I'm shocked. You told everyone who we should believe in our friends, but you refused to do the same. That's not... Jeez.
Hey, come
on, guys, stop fighting, or all your good luck is gonna just flow away. Anyway, Makoto, you're thinking about it too much. There's no way Monokuma didn't fake that picture.
Of course.
He's just trying to confuse us. You shouldn't listen to anything Monokuma has to say. You might be right, but still. Are you still so conflicted? It looks like you guys have stopped playing nice. Byakuya, now you show up? You all have the same sunken look on your faces. You were all so ugly before, you shouldn't let them sink any lower. When I look at you, it makes me think of a frog sinking into a pile of manure.
You know?
Wow. Sorry.
Just a second.
Why are you apologizing?
What the heck?
Leave us alone. You're not part of this.
That's right.
That's true enough. Your problems aren't mine. We are, and always will be, completely separate. So whatever's causing your faces to turn so ugly has absolutely nothing to do with me. And if I happen to discover a vital clue, it wouldn't concern you in the slightest. Wait, what? Did he finally just say something useful?
Hey.
Byakuya, what have you been up to?
That's fine.
I don't mind telling you. Perhaps forcing your lazy brains to get to work might do you some good.
Such ignorance.
I was in the bath. What else would you like to know? Today's lottery numbers? He was taking a bath? Wait, has he been talking to Alter Ego?
It would seem...
Maybe we should all go take a bath. Ah, good idea. A mixed bath?
Okay.
A mixed bath! Oh boy. Okay then, to the bath then. Alright then, let's do this. Wait, what? Oh, I got the wrong room. I'm stupid. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, Toko? Toko, did you just send to come to hear what Alter Ego has to say too?
What's your problem?
I already heard it, Master. Master. You don't have to keep saying it. Anyway, so what are you guys doing right now? Shut up! Stop bothering me!
How about that?
Get out of the way. We have to talk to Alter Ego.
Well...
No, I made Master a promise. A promise? Master told me to wait here, so that's what I'm doing.
Huh?
What are you, his dog? If that's what Master wants, I'd do anything he asks. Wow. Toko is completely into Byakuya. You just love me mistreated. Well, fine, if you really want me gone, by all means.
What?
Hey guys, what's going on? Jesus! We'd like you to move. Sure thing, just kneel before me and beg. First the Megas Masochist, then now it's Super Sadist. Jesus. Toko, seriously, I'm asking you nicely to let us use the laptop. Did you hear what I said? I told you to kneel then beg.
How about that?
Come on, Makoto, give her the old 1-2 combo. 1, drop to your knees. 2, beseech. What are you acting like you're not part of this? Oh boy. Please, I'm begging you. Will you please let us use the laptop? She's having way too much fun.
Oh, I'm on fire!
Such an ultra-miraculous feeling of happiness. All my pent-up anger and master for abusing me is evaporating. So even you realize it's abuse. It's abuse. That should be enough, right? Hurry up and let us talk to Alter Ego. Okay! Jeez. Alright. Let's do this. Everyone, come closer. I already told Byakuya, but... Oh, sorry. I pressed the button by mistake. How do I see the... how do I see the log?
Correct.
It's just what I... Hold on. There's a way to see the log. What was it? The square button? It's not the triangle. It's not the triangle button. I know there's a way to see the log. Oh, there we go. I was finally able to crack open all the files were in the laptop. Sorry to have kept you waiting. Just what I thought.
I see.
Finally, the time has come. I'm starting to get kind of nervous. Alright then.
Just a second.
Move. Yeesh.
So then...
Here we go. Can you tell us what you found out?
Leave it to me.
Sure. I analyzed the file and extracted all the useful information I could find. And one particularly important fact I discovered was that a certain plan has been put into effect here. To isolate the students of Hope's Peak Academy and create a communal life for them. That was what started the stated goal of the plan. But it was meant to be more than just a normal school life. The students were intended to live out the rest of their lives here.
I see.
It's exactly the situation we found ourselves in. It's quite unthinkable, isn't it? And what's more, the one who came up with the plan was none other than the administrators of Hope's Peak themselves. What? Wait, hold on! Then the reason we've been in prison here, it wasn't the work of some psycho freak or criminal organization or whatever?
No way!
It was the school itself? That doesn't make any sense! Why would they do that?
Just a second.
I don't think Alter Ego is finished. Perhaps we should hear the rest.
That's right.
It seems that the reason they devised this plan was because of what happened 1 year ago. This is how they described that event. They said it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. What does that mean?
What?
Yeah, what kind of name is that for something? The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history? Otherwise known as the tragedy. It was apparently some sort of devastating occurrence. Because of the tragedy, Hope's Peak Academy was forced to discontinue its role as a school and close down.
I see.
I see. Things are starting to make sense. What this means is, 1 year ago, this tragedy took place. And whatever it was, it forced Hope's Peak to shut down. From there, they decided to use the school as a kind of staging ground.
That's right.
They planned to sequester the students here, where they will live out the rest of their lives. But why would the Hope's Peak administrators want to shut everyone in like that?
Hey.
And what could this tragic event have possibly mean? This is getting stranger by the minute. Sorry, I don't know. If that information was ever on this computer, it's gone now. I'm totally useless. I'm sorry. What? Then, is this really the end? We get halfway through the answer and that's it?
Indeed.
It would appear so. Disappointing. Oh, wait! There is one thing I forgot to mention. I think it might be important. I believe it has something to do with the mastermind. Oh? The mastermind? Did you figure out the mastermind's identity?
Sorry.
No, that's still I don't know. But I did find a clue, I think. The one leading the Hope's Peak staff, the one who finalized the plan to isolate you, was the Hope's Peak's headmaster. So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, The headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It's possible that even likely he's somewhere in the school right now.
The headmaster?
Is here in the school? Kyoko's affected by that. Then that's gotta be the mastermind. I mean, Monokuma's been calling himself the headmaster, right?
Perhaps.
Which makes the real headmaster much more suspicious.
You're serious?
But if we break down the door to his room, we're dead, right? So what are we supposed to do? I will find a way. Kyoko looks scared. Huh? No matter what it takes, I will find the headmaster.
No matter what?
No matter the cost.
So,
Kyoko, what's going on?
I
can't explain why. I just know that I have to find him. She has to? Something has affected Kyoko.
So then...
We should see if Alter Ego has any more information. Oh, right. Did you learn anything else?
Sorry.
I'm sorry. That's everything I found. All the information on this laptop seems to be pretty old, so that's all I can do from here. I'm really sorry. Then it really is all over.
Hey.
Wait, Alter Ego seems to have more to say.
So,
well, it's kind of a different topic, but I was wondering about something. I haven't seen Celeste, Hifumi, or Taka since yesterday. Oh boy. They're all dead. What? I see. Certainly I knew that was a possibility, but...
Okay then.
It really happened. Poor Alter Ego. Poor Chihiro. Oh, sorry. There's no point in me getting depressed over things I can't do or anything about.
Anyway...
Well, I guess that's it. You've done your job, thank you. I'm done? I guess I am, huh?
Okay then.
Then maybe I'll take a little rest. I'm kinda tired. Goodbye, everyone. See you later. Wow.
I see.
So Alter Ego did everything he could.
Indeed.
We won't have to talk to him all that much anymore.
but...
But I feel kinda sorry for him. Kinda do.
But...
You feel sorry? But he's just a computer program, right?
Well...
I know, but still, he did everything he could for us, you know? I mean, yeah, it did, but what's a computer program that's what a computer program is designed to do. You don't tell a computer good job every time you shut it down, do you? Well, no. But when we talk to Alter Ego, I guess it didn't just seem that way. Oh boy, I know what you mean. Hey, come on. It's just a program. You can't tell the difference between a program and a friend, right? But you know what's the difference between us and that program, really? Huh? I started thinking about how much we would differentiate a person in an AI. Alter Ego isn't human, I know that. It's just a program running on a computer. Yeah, but at the same time, I couldn't help but think of him as our friend.
That's right!
Well said, Makoto. Yeah, he's no different from us. He's still our friend. I think maybe I understand where you're coming from. And there's no problem calling him a friend. After all, the more friends the merrier, right?
How about that?
Check this out. Friendship has no survival value. Instead, it gives value to survival.
So
anyway.
What?
Don't so anyway that. It's a totally smart and cool thing that I quoted from I don't remember where.
Hey.
Anyway, there's nothing more Alter Ego can do to help us. As such, his role in this is over. Am I wrong about that? No, but...
Just a second.
And frankly, I question the ease which you decide who is and isn't your friend. Oh boy.
Wait.
The story's gotten off track. We should go over what Alter Ego said one more time. Yeah, good idea. What was Hope's Peak Steph thinking?
What?
Why are they making us kill each other? Alter Ego said that what happened 1 year ago is what started everything.
Well...
Well, yeah. He said it was the biggest, most awful, most hopeless event in human history. It must have been a huge incident, whatever it was. But did something like that really happen a year ago? I don't remember anything that happening that you could describe that way. What about you guys? I don't really watch the news, so...
I'm sorry.
Sorry. Nothing comes to mind.
Anyway...
That event led to the closing of Hope's Peak.
At the very least...
If nothing else, it must have been some kind of connection to the school. Maybe all the students here were killed or something!
However...
That kind of catastrophe would have been all over the news. At least one of us would remember that. Then maybe they covered it up. That would explain why none of us knew that the school had been shut down.
I see.
Totally covering up something like that. I suppose that's not totally impossible.
What the heck?
What's wrong with our government? Our taxes paid their salaries. They should have been handling stuff like that.
Anyway...
Maybe. But right now, there's only one path to open this.
So...
We have to find the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy. We have to find him and make us tell everything.
No matter what?
As long as we can get our hands on him, I think... Wow.
Well...
But even that is a problem not so easily solved. Yeah, you're right.
So then...
Well, our business is done here. So for now, we should get out of here.
Oh
yeah, good idea.
Yep.
Then Oh. Is it really that dusty? Wait, I mean... Oh no, I'm not waiting anymore. I'm not quitting it. Byaku's gonna be so mad at me. Let's avoid getting involved any further. Good call. Oh boy. Of course, Monokuma reader. My heart is pounding away. It's pounding with anger. You're not still mad about the whole breaking into the headmaster's room thing, are you? Oh, that little matter doesn't even matter a little. And I'm a little jealous of you guys enjoying an indecent mixed bath, but that doesn't matter either. It's building. I feel it building. My head's about to boil over with rage.
please!
Don't get so angry. Here, let me help you center your chakra. Etch this on the walls of your brain, okay? When you do something to me, I'll do it right back. An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. What was he mad about? Be careful! He just chanted the incantation of devastation. No, it's just saying. Oh, I see. But what's he talking about? Huh? It's nighttime.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked. Okay then?
Yeah, I know. Sweet dreams, good night, don't let the big box bite, blah blah blah.
Correct.
So it's nighttime.
Hey.
What does everyone want to do? Celeste was the one who suggested our nighttime rule, but she's gone now. I think we should still avoid being out at nighttime. I know it'll make me feel better that way. I agree.
It's true.
Very well then. In that case, time for bed. But yeah, Kyoko's still mad at Makoto. I really wanted to tell her, but... I really wanted to tell Kyoko everything, but... The game forced me not to tell her. But yeah, this is all very confusing. It's getting me worried too. Alright. I think we have time for at least one day of free time, I guess. If they do that. Here comes another Monokuma theater. What does he have to say? Let's talk a bit about where I was before I became a bear. At first, I was at a total loss. I just had no idea what I should become. A lady in our tech support department suggested I try being a shrimp. She was like, "Oh, the company's been trying to push this on forever. It certainly is an incredible offer." But as she laid out all the details, it turned out it wasn't a tiger prawn like I hoped, but a little popcorn shrimp. That's totally tiny. I would have been the world's smallest mascot. I like eating shrimp. I don't want to be one myself. Plus, someone might come along and step on me. So then the lady totally started laughing at me. She was like, "You think we can do a tiger prawn on our budget?" So ultimately, I decided to become a bear instead.
And that's the secret origin story of Monokuma.
The Monokuma theaters are so bizarre. Alright then. Up next.
Good morning, everyone. Get ready to...
Yeah, another beautiful day. Time to head to the dining hall. As usual. Well, everyone's here. Even Byakuya? This I gotta hear.
What do you want?
Well, the breakfast meeting?
That's enough.
You honestly expect me to go? Yeah. Huh? Yeah.
What?
So? Oh, well... Yep, he's gone. Good morning, Hina.
Hey, Makoto.
Morning. Hey, so... Yesterday, you were kinda cool. What do you mean?
Yeah.
You know, when you said alter ego was your friend?
So,
I was thinking the same thing. But when stuff like that happens, I never know how to say what I'm thinking.
You got it.
So I'm really glad they said it for me. So, thanks. You're welcome.
Yeah.
You're usually like totally normal, but when the time comes, bam! You bust out your special power.
I
mean, even before yesterday, when stuff comes up, it's like you always do something about it. She's blushing? Look at her. I mean, that stuff is just... It just kind of took care of itself, you know? It totally didn't. With your power and Sakura's and everyone else, I'm sure we'll get out of here. Yeah, I think you're right.
Okay.
I am right. All right. Now that we got that fighting spirit, let's go get some grub. Okay, that was a nice conversation I had with Hina. In fact, I think she's the first one on the free time I want to do. Although I don't know if Kyoko would too, though. Wait, Toko? What are you staring at? What do you hear?
What's your problem?
What, you think your eyes will rot just by looking at me? Fine, then don't look at me! I think he's just surprised to see you at the breakfast meeting is all. Indeed. It's been quite a while since you joined us. Yeah, what made you change your mind? Byakuya said he likes a girl to have some meat on her bones, so... I'm gonna start eating. I'm gonna force it down into my stomach. I'm gonna eat till I drop.
Okay.
I refuse to lose. I wouldn't do that if I were you. Well, other than that, it looks like Kyoko isn't here.
You know?
Oh, she said she'd come by later. Later?
You know?
Yeah, after you leave. Wow. I know I said she wanted to show off some backbone. You'd show some backbone, but you didn't even show her that much.
Just a second.
You're dirty, Makoto. Dirty. President Dirty of this Dirtlandia. You don't understand.
Just the worst.
You're the type who takes up the stairs of love 3 steps at a time, aren't you? I'm telling you, it's not like that. Just shut up already, Hina. You've been running your filthy mouth like that all morning. Filthy? Me? Oh my god. Don't make me repeat myself. I'm not filthy. It's no use denying it. We can all see how disgusting you are. Shut up. You and that lusty body of yours. Night after night, you go out on your illicit club meetings. Hey, knock it off! I can't deal with this dirty stuff like that! Your midnight extracurricular activities only put us in even more danger.
Please!
Stop it! Hey, what are you doing? You would like me to stop, wouldn't you? Your sweaty hands are gripping the big fat chalk tight. Going for all that extra credits, your screams are like the screech of violated blackboard. What are you doing? And... It's amazing. Indecent ideas are coming to me one after another. What is with that perverted mind of hers?
Bastard!
So would you rather have your black eye on the left or the right? Sorry.
Hey, come on.
Let's leave Toko alone. She's got a little funny from her pent-up frustration.
You know?
Anyway, you and Kyoko need to make up already, you know? Yeah, I know. Yeah. You want to talk to Sakura first? Oh boy. Let me see how Hina's feeling. I feel all dizzy. Seriously, I can't handle dirty stuff like that. Okay. Hiro? Cheer up, man. It's not a big deal if a girl doesn't like ya. It's better than having one sue ya, like I did. Jeesh. Sorry. Don't hit me. If you want to hit someone, hit Master. Please hit him. Oh, please, let me watch you hit him. Yeah, let's stay away from her. She's weird. Sakura? What is it? Can you make some time later? I was hoping I could talk to you. Now that Kyoko's dumped in, Makoto's trying to win Sakura's heart. Are you in heat, Makoto? I don't care who they are as long as they got the right equipment.
Just the worst.
Watch out, Sakura! Makoto's transformed into a wild beast. Prime Minister of Wild Beast of Beastopia. Calm down, Hina!
Well...
Can we can our talk wait till tomorrow? I'd like to get some rest today. For some reason, I've been feeling worn down these last few days. Huh? Are you sick? Did you get hurt? No, nothing serious. I just had minor aches and pains. Could it be from... It had to be. But it must be pretty bad if you have to go rest. Are you sure you're okay? I'm sure a protein shake and some sleep will get me back on my feet.
You got it!
That's true. Protein is good for all kinds of stuff.
Hey.
You guys, like, worship protein. It's like you're a god or something.
Okay.
Makoto, I don't know what it is you want to talk to Sakura about, but save it till tomorrow. She's in pain. Yeah, I got it.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
You know?
Well, for now, let's eat. Eat? I'm kind of nervous. Huh? I'm calm.
What's your problem?
Because I don't usually eat in front of people. Ever since I was a kid, I eat by myself.
What the heck?
What about your family? Oh, well, yeah. I used to live with my dad and my mom and my mom. Huh? You had two moms? What? That's just how things were. That's like a serious issue. Just let it go. You're asking for trouble getting involved with her more than you have to. Well said, Hina. How dare you speak to me with that disgusting mouth of yours? Stop saying stuff like that. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and eat. If I don't, Kyoko will never show up. Really mirrors the real situation, man. Oh boy, we need to make up with Kyoko. Is this free time? Alright. Okay then, free time. Let's see if we can find Kyoko. Let's see, where is she? No one's here in the dorms. Oh, except for one person. Sakura. But she's resting, so let's not talk to her yet. No one's in the second floor, third floor, fourth floor. Let's see if we can talk to Kyoko. Actually, beforehand, let's go to the... Let's go get some presents. Maybe we'll find something. Third floor, second. Here. Alright. Better get some more presents while we're at it. We don't want to give her the wrong present, right? Okay, here we go. Let's do this. Alright, let's see what we got. That's the vice. Next. A t-shirt. Okay. Next. Is that a ticket? It's hard to tell. Alright, next is... What is that? I can't tell what that is. Alright. A pair of glasses. Getting even more repeats than before. A wristwatch. Oh, I got a lucky! Awesome. Let's see. What the heck is that? Some kind of roses? Let's see what else we can get. That looks like a suit. A gym suit. A ring. Next step. Bunny earmuffs. Brooch? I don't know how you pronounce that. Next. Another pair of We need to try to risk more coins to get less repeats. Okay. Oh, another lucky. Awesome. Let's see what we get. Bag of potato chips. Okay, let's try 100. Let's try wasting 5 coins for this. That looks like bandages. All right, let's go with 10 this time. Brooch, thank you. Another t-shirt. And a lucky. Let's see. What the heck? Is that like a sports thong or something? A golden gun? Alright. 2 more. Pair of scissors. With a lucky. Looks like I get more lucky if I do 10 at a time. Alright, what is this? Is that a whip? Another lucky? Wow, what's with my luck today? Okay. Whatever that thing is. Alright, let's do 2 more times, and then we're done. A cassette tape? Okay, this is the last one. Here we go. The coffee. Apparently that's one thing Kyoko likes. Alright. Let's see if... I know that Kyoko likes the coffee, so we can give that one to her. Alright. Let's hope I can talk to her. Let's see, where is she? There she is.
Anyway...
I'm busy. I don't have time to waste. Yeah, she's still mad at us. Oh well. I guess we can hang out with Hina. Yeah, she's in the music room. Let's go hang out with her. Let's see. Hina is in the music room, and the music room is... right there. Hold on, let me get the list of presents. Alright. Pushing on doesn't help. Smacking in doesn't help. What the heck is up with those things?
Yeah!
Oh, sorry. I'm talking about the metal plates covering all the windows. I know. We should start grabbing the top and yanking them down with it. Yeah, let's spend some time with her.
You got it!
You wanna do some stretches with me? Alright. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see. Either the flotation donut, the kin... Let's see, number 12. I don't have flotation donuts. I don't have kin hair clips. A G-Sick? Oh, here we go. Thoughtful. This is why I like you, Makoto. I mean, not like. Not that kind of like. Hey, Makoto. I'm so tired. Yeah, you look pretty tired. What happened?
Well...
I woke up earlier than normally this morning, so I decided to do some push-ups, sit-ups, squat set. I ended up doing 1,000 of each. 1,000? Well, that would explain it. Tired. So tired. I want something sweet. I want those things you get when you mix flour, sugar, butter, and eggs and then deep fry them. Wait. Is it donuts? It has to be donuts. Oh, I know. You want some donuts, don't you? Don't tell anyone, but there's actually a bunch of frozen donuts in a warehouse.
Okay.
Throw those in the microwave for a few seconds and just imagine. Imagine the warm chewiness of that donut. You know what I'm saying, right? You eat the crap out of that, right? You really do love donuts, don't you? Don't you, Hina?
Just a second.
Is there anyone who doesn't? Who on earth? No. Who in the whole universe can say they hate donuts? Think about the sensation of biting into a donut. First the sweetness floods your mouth, then the soft dough cushions you, Next you get that hint of egg and butter, right? Your whole body starts to melt. You feel like you're falling into the center of the donut itself. When people talk about the donut effective, that's what they're talking about. That's absolutely not true. I can't take it anymore. I'm drooling like Niagara Falls here.
Just a second.
Get out of my way, Makoto, or I got an uppercut with your name on it. I'm not in the way. Wait for me, God of Donuts. She really loves donuts, and I really like her even more. Hina X Donuts, I ship it. Well said, Kay Faraday. Whenever I'm around her, I feel like I'm soaking in the essence of human vitality. Alright. And I got more skill points. Okay. We got something, I guess. Plenty of time? Think we can hang on with Sakura? What do you guys think? Should we hang out with Sakura before we end the stream? Let's see. Alright.
I'm sorry.
I'm not in the best condition to talk right now. Can we do it tomorrow? Looks like we can't hang out with Sakura. Alter ego? I don't think we can. But let's find out. Oh, she's there. Go away. Wow. No, don't leave the area. Well, we can't hang out with Kyoko or with Alter Ego. Who can we hang out then? With? Any... Toko? Well, we tried hanging out with her once, but it didn't work out, so I guess we can hang out with her now. She likes the pen, right? Uh-oh, it's Genocide Jill. What's up? You want to go on a murder spree with me? Okay, let's just spend time with her.
What?
You want me to kill you or something?
Totally
You're not even
not
close
adorable.
to get me heated up. Oh boy. The scissors? My favorite so far is Hina. Okay. Let's see. There's also glasses. Emperor's thong. What the hell? There's shears and layering shears. Hold on. I better make sure. I wonder if there's like a Genocide Jill. Just to be sure. Yeah, there are two different types, but I want to make sure which type is this one. Because I take a look at the present list and there's nothing to show for it. Hold on. We have to do presents. Let me just look it up really quick. Let's see here. Okay. Hold on, let me see, shears. There we go. Hang on. Genocide chill presence. Okay, here we go. Let's see if she does have a. Let me just make sure. It doesn't look. It doesn't look like the shears or the other shoes that is her favorites. Everlasting bracelet, maiden's handbag, or the Kokeshi dynamo are the free things she likes. She loves. Let's see, everlasting bracelet? I think I had that. No, it's not there. Love status ring. Maiden's handbag. Hang on. Cherry blossom bouquet. Berserker armor. Pretty hungry caterpillar, Mr. Fastball. Moon rock. Project zombie. Kokeshi dynamo. Here's one that she likes. Okay, here we go. There we go. We got something. Oh my, it's so wonderful! Can I lick it? When you get something this nice, don't you just want to love to lick it? Or is that just me? I think it's just you. Well, it doesn't look like she has some free time events. And it's nighttime.
Attention! Attention!
What?
Please gather in the gym as soon as you possibly can. Quickly, 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 quickly!
Uh-oh. Oh boy. I have a bad feeling about this. He's about to give us another motive. Let's see. At the gym. Here we go. I have a bad feeling about this. Hey, Sakura.
Huh.
You're the last one. Everyone else is already inside. Aren't you gonna go in?
However...
I have a bad feeling about this. More than just a feeling, probably. Monokuma did call us all together, after all. Sakura?
Well, then...
Makoto. If something happens to me... Hina. Huh?
I'm sorry.
No, never mind.
So then...
Who would ever believe in someone who doesn't believe in themselves? Uh-oh. I have a very bad feeling about this. Here we go. Now this Kuma's gonna show up again. And here we are again. So what's up? Okay, let's get this show on the road. You're about to give us your next motive presentation, aren't you? What?
That's right.
You got us all together to present another motive, right? Is he right?
Huh?
We have to go through this again? Oh no, not again. I can't take it anymore.
I see.
I'm impressed by your level of dismay. You finally see just how low the totem pole of life you really are. Jeez. No. That's not it at all. We're not here to talk about motive.
Today,
The reason
I'm feeling black.
The reason I gathered you all here is so that I could get rid of my grudge. Grudge?
Why?
We have a grudge against you, of course, but I don't recall you ever having a grudge against us. I told you yesterday, didn't I? An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. Stop beating around the bush. Just tell us what you're talking about. Well, Byakuya, you've already told everyone how one of us might be working as a spy for me, right?
Come on.
Yeah, so what about it? Uh-oh.
In other words...
Well, today I'd like you to tell you about that spy. Wait, what?
Hey,
So guess what? The spy is actually Sakura Ogami. What? He said it so openly.
What?
What did you just say? He said the spy is Sakura.
What is this?
What are you talking about?
You're a liar!
There's no way that Sakura's a spy. Right, Sakura?
Huh?
Sakura? And I might just make Sakura fulfill the promise she made sometime soon. And if she doesn't, I can't be responsible for what might happen to that hostage of mine. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. What you guys choose to do with that information is up to you.
Chills,
Roast her, boil her, kill her, don't kill her, whatever.
I can't wait! I can't
Either
wait!
way, I can't wait. Oh no. And just like that, he was gone. Oh boy. Betrayal would be met with betrayal.
Huh? What the heck?
So what does this mean?
What?
Is it really true? Has Ogre really been spying on us for the mastermind?
What are you saying?
What are you guys saying? There's no way. But that is what the stuffed animals said, right?
Wrong.
Well, he's
You're
wrong. There's just no way.
Hey,
Well, Sakura, if he's wrong, all you have to do is tell us.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier.
Huh?
What?
Oh,
That he was being serious for serious? Ogre's been working for the mastermind?
I'm sorry.
So you've been lying to us all this time?
Huh?
It's not true. Sakura's probably being controlled. There's gotta be some reason. She didn't have a choice. She was just forced to do it. Yeah, I'm sure Hina's right. The mastermind probably threatened her somehow, and Sakura had no choice but to do what she was told. What? You're talking like you know that for a fact. Because I do know it for a fact. Because I saw it. I saw Sakura and Monokuma fighting. Okay, I didn't say this before, but so I'm gonna say this now. Whoever thought of Sans when looking at Sakura right there and now. Come on, I'm not the only one who thought of Sans looking at Sakura, right? All right. And that's where I heard it. Monokuma mentioned a hostage a second ago, right? And during their fight, I heard Sakura say she decided to fight against the mastermind.
I see.
You saw all that? The mastermind took a hostage, so you were forced to swear loyalty to them, right? But in the end, you made up your mind to betray the mastermind.
What?
Which means Sakura isn't our enemy. She's a friend we can trust without question. Is that it? Ridiculous. Do you live in some sort of alternate reality fairy tale?
Not possible.
She was the mastermind's tool. You absolutely cannot trust someone like that.
Impossible.
He's right. We can't just believe in whatever she says now. How can we even be sure she really did betray the mastermind? Maybe this is a double bluff and she's doing exactly what the mastermind wants. Oh boy. Sakura would never do that! Okay then, Sakura. If you really have cut ties with the mastermind, tell us who they really are. Well,
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I can't. Even I don't know that.
What?
You don't know? That just makes you all the more suspicious.
Please!
She's telling the truth. You have to believe her.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Shut up. I'm not finished questioning her.
Come on.
Next question. What's this about a promise? What did the mastermind order you to do? I was told to kill one of my friends. Oh boy.
I see.
So even now, you've taken aim on our lives.
Wrong!
You're wrong! I'm telling you, Sakura would never do that! You don't have to yell, we can hear you just fine. Don't you have an inside voice?
That's terrible!
It's because you're not listening to me.
Wait.
Please stop. You don't need to defend me anymore. I have to take full responsibility for this.
However...
How do you intend to do that? By destroying the mastermind. What? I'm going to challenge them. Even if it means we both go down, I will defeat them.
I'm sorry.
That is how I intend to take responsibility. Hold on. What do you mean if you both go down?
Hina.
I'm sorry. I didn't tell you about this. What?
I'm sorry.
I didn't know what to do. I went back and forth about confiding in you again and again.
Well.
But I was scared. I thought if I told you, you might think less of me.
But...
Sakura!
I'm sorry.
Wow. And then nighttime came. So Sakura was the spy. Yeah, I know, Monokuma. Shut up.
Then, sweet dreams.
Well, it's nighttime. We should all go to bed.
No way!
Hold on. This whole thing with Sakura is...
Don't make me repeat myself.
Over. She's our enemy. There's nothing more to discuss.
That's terrible!
No, Sakura is not our enemy!
Why?
Why doesn't anyone understand her?
What?
What is it you think you understand? You don't even know who she really was.
What is this?
That's...
Calm down.
Let it go for now, Hina. Talking about it isn't going to help anything.
Why?
But...
Anyway...
Go to your room, cool down, and we can continue this discussion tomorrow. Hina, please. It's better than nothing. Wow. This is just awful. Sakura is the spy. She's the traitor. Byakuya said Sakura is the enemy. But he's wrong. She's not my enemy. She's my friend, without a doubt. What can I do? Yeah, this is gotta be hard to believe. As long as you're human, there will always come a point where you wish you could do things differently. Even a baseball player in the major leagues. Even a soccer player touring Europe. Even a famous singer who started her career as a backup dancer on a sketch comedy show. She makes a brilliant debut, but instead of going for more, she marries some third-rate actor and retires. Every human has regrets, has things they like to go back and change.
But I don't, 'cause I'm a bear!
True. Adam M., have you even been paying attention? It's Sakura.
Good. Get ready to...
Yeah, I know. I'm worried about Sakura. I need to hurry up and get to the dining hall. But, unfortunately, that's all the time I have for today. We'll continue this next time. Let's leave that as a way to, how do you say, build up for the next stream for tomorrow. Let me just save the game, and that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the trial as well as, well, what happened afterwards, because seriously, so many things have happened. But yeah, I enjoyed this. Yeah, exactly, a cliffhanger. I'll leave that as a cliffhanger. But this was an enjoyable stream today. Let's hope that tomorrow we get to solve this issue and hopefully see if Sakura can actually come help us out in a way. So, for today, and I'll see you tomorrow. For today, this is the Keyless Soul Lord, and I'll see you tomorrow for more Danganronpa. See ya!